Yo, Twitch, what is up? What is up? Hey, McGrew and Olympus. It's a good recap. Hearthstone Twitter today, but why? Why Runestones? Hey, another Swan Man. Hey, Olympus. Happy Tuesday. Morton Joe is here. What's up? It's been a crazy day in the world of Hearthstone. What is a Runestone? What is a Hearthstone? What is a Battlegrounds perk? I don't know. Sick of reading about it already. It's been one day. Hey Lutz, hey McGrew, hey thanks for the 15 months, McGrew. That's amazing, dude. Actually insane. Hey Akenmiston, hey CSM. Krajum says my first stream. Dude, 3 people in a row with their first time chats right there. That's awesome. Hey everybody, hey Solteris, hey Hero of Ancients, Phil the Power Taylor. What is up? What is up? Uh-oh. I didn't turn Hearthstone on. I didn't do anything. Didn't turn my headset on. Failing at my job right now. What's planned for today? Just duels probably. I figured people will probably want to talk about all the new stuff. I'm dreading it. You know, I already said my piece in the video. But if people have questions once I do new stuff, I'll entertain that to some extent for a little while at least. Certainly merits talking about. And duels probably a little standard. I need to get some videos, so honestly I probably need to focus more on standard than duels to be transparent, but yeah, we'll do whatever works. We do have probably gonna do a Battlegrounds review tomorrow of all the new stuff. Wouldn't mind. I got that overrated video as well tomorrow, potentially. Could do a deck video tomorrow morning. I actually kind of thought about doing Battlegrounds review tonight, but I just didn't really feel like it. I don't know. Didn't really feel like it just quite yet. Lutz, thanks to 6 months. Is this a Battleground stream? No, but I did just want to click in and see what it looked like when you tried to buy perks. I think I have perks. I don't know if I'll be able to see them. Yeah. I can't see perks right now. Yeah. So yeah, Battlegrounds is going to demand you have to pay if you want to get multiple heroes. Runestones are a new premium currency in Hearthstone. 2 new announcements today. I mean, it's crazy. I hate to attribute malice to this stuff, right? But you know, they announced the big Battleground stuff today. I already made a video about this, talking about it in detail. I don't want to go into too much detail tonight. I'm just frustrated by it, and you know, whatever. I don't want to rant on it all night. But you know, this was a really cool content announcement. Like, there's a lot of awesome content coming to Battlegrounds, but baked inside of it were 2 like such enormous announcements about the monetization of Battlegrounds and the premium currency of the game, the Runestones. It's just crazy how they just sort of baked those in there. I don't know if that was intended to be hidden or if it's just like necessary information to convey the new content, right? It's one of those where it felt like it almost kind of got swept under the rug, but obviously people noticed. So yeah, Runestones, the red flags is a great way to put it. Like, you know, like I said in the video, we don't know. It could be fine. You know, we'll have to see where it lands, but anytime there is a shakeup like this, and particularly a shakeup that is very reminiscent of every other mobile game's, you know, sleazy monetization tactics with things like premium currencies, the natural inclination is to go, wait a minute, that doesn't sound good. Like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound good. It's always good to reserve final judgment until we get the details right and see the prices and all that stuff, but it certainly sends up a bunch of red flags for most people. They're like, wait a minute, yeah, Balak, you basically sum it up, Balak. Like, yes, of course it's not unreasonable for Blizzard to want to make money from people playing Battlegrounds. Obviously, if they're adding content supporting the game mode, it's not unreasonable for them to want that. It's also, though, not unreasonable for people to be really mad and disappointed in the way that they're doing that, and as a consumer to express the right to be dissatisfied with said product and refuse said product. So, you know, there's just a clash of interests between Blizzard and the player base, and I think, you know, many people on the player base side would say, isn't there some other way you can monetize this? Isn't there some other way to protect our interests better? And Blizzard is saying this is what it's got to be, and, you know, they're butting heads. I will say I'm always surprised by the number of people I see on, you know, just Twitter or whatever, YouTube comments, who really rush to the defense of the $70 billion company instead of the defense of the player base. Like, trying to kind of explain the behalf of Blizzard more than explain the perspective and on the behalf of the player base. Like, for me, it's just naturally way more of a sort of ideological fit, but also just a sensible, logical fit to kind of try to represent the player base first and foremost, because I represent you guys as, like, you know, a figurehead of my audience or whatever, right? So I think it's important for me to represent your interests and represent, because you guys pay my bills, right? Like, you watch the videos. That's how, like, you're my boss effectively as viewers. So, you know, my instinct is to jump to your defense. There are others who seem to have, you know, slightly different alignments. I think part of that, you know, I don't think it's like some sort of, you know, corporate, you know, sucking up or brown nosing or whatever. I don't really think that's it. I think some people just like playing devil's advocate and like trying to, you know, be extremely logical and precise and stuff. You know, I don't, again, want to attribute malice to that, but it always surprises me how many people jump to the kind of against the player's side, if that makes sense. Or yeah, against the player's side, yeah. So, you know, just nervous. You know, with the Battlegrounds thing, like, yes, I think people who spend $20 and get 4 months of Battlegrounds gameplay, I think they will be very satisfied with that purchase. I don't think that is a ripoff or a bad deal, right? Like, in a vacuum, yeah, that's probably going to make some people happy. They're going to think that's a very reasonable decision, and they're going to get more than they got in the past. But it's also going to make a lot of people very disappointed who feel like they can't play Battlegrounds for free. Blizzard sort of set up this implicit, I don't know if it's trust, at the very least momentum, you know, this inertia that Battlegrounds was a totally free-to-play mode, and you had ways to get perks via gold and via gameplay. And, you know, now pulling that away from players, that's obviously going to be frustrating. That's going to be disappointing for people, you know, that expectation, that momentum, that inertia that has been developed in Battlegrounds so far is changing. So I understand why people are so frustrated about it and so sad about it, because it may feel like the game mode is stolen away from people. Because I know for a lot of people, $20 or whatever is not much, but for others it's a lot. And, you know, it may mean no Battlegrounds, at the very least a very frustrating Battlegrounds experience sometimes. So yeah, I'm sure Blizzard is well aware that the player base for Battlegrounds will shrink, but for them it's probably a you know, at least they think it's a necessary evil. We like to think it's not a necessary evil. I wish there were other ways to compellingly monetize Battlegrounds. I was actually trying to think about it before the stream today. Like, is there some way to monetize Battlegrounds? You can't like sell cards, obviously, because it's a closed system. Everybody needs to have access to the same cards. The whole thing falls apart. Heroes is like kind of similar, but you know, slightly a different level. I would say the only thing I can think of is like if they release new minion types, having like if you pay the $20, you get to play in lobbies with the new stuff, but people who don't spend are like time gated, so they don't get to play with the new stuff for like a month. Now, obviously, they'd have to create separate queues, because you couldn't have somebody in a lobby who didn't have access to new stuff next to somebody who did. But if you created sort of separate lobbies and kind of let premium players through the gates first and got to experience all the cool new stuff for the week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever, that would be sort of a pay for advancement as opposed to a pay for power scenario. I think that's one thing that came to mind, but that's like the only thing I could really think of. you just hate to see straight up pay for power versus like pay for convenience, or pay for, you know, sometimes pay for speed is a thing that happens, right? So I don't know. I you know, it's easy to, I don't have good answers, I guess. How are TFT and other auto chests monetized? I think typically via just cosmetics. As far as I know, TFT is purely cosmetic. I think Riot in general does a better job monetizing cosmetics. I think people have a little bit more attachment to the characters, and perhaps the three-dimensional graphics and such, you know, fancy 3D graphics and skins and stuff are a little bit more compelling than the JPEGs in Hearthstone. Hearthstone has pretty good cosmetics for a card game, I think, but, you know, still ultimately not as exciting. So I think that's part of it. It's easier to monetize cosmetics in other games where they're a little bit more visible and a little bit flashier, perhaps. But also, I think Riot is more willing to run lost leaders. I thought Blizzard was pretty happy to run Battlegrounds as a lost leader. In other words, a game mode where they're probably not making a lot of money, and in fact, maybe losing a little bit of money from all the overhead, but happily using that to recruit new players and grow the brand, and use it as essentially a marketing tool of sorts to get people in the door and then get them in the Hearthstone ecosystem and then try to make money off of them. I think Riot's okay with that. I also think Riot is using like Runeterra, and particularly Runeterra, as a sort of content / lore / concept art farm for their new MMO. Like, they're using the Runeterra stuff to sort of develop the worlds and stories and characters and lore for the upcoming MMO. So it's kind of a lost leader from a development standpoint almost too, I think. It's my instinct. So I don't know. You know, Battlegrounds, it's I don't envy them trying to solve it. I just know that this seems to be the not right path for many players, right? It seems like a bad path for many players. So Gashinder, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. I'm you know, the Battlegrounds thing doesn't affect me as directly. I don't play a lot of Battlegrounds. I just check it out when there's new stuff. I certainly feel for the players who it's going to affect negatively. That sucks. I'm more concerned about the Runestone stuff, because that could affect all of us. That's, you know, I'm just what that's going to look like. Hopefully it's okay. They're offering a lot of assurances, but that makes me a little more nervous in the scheme of things. That's why I kicked off my video today with Runestones instead of Battlegrounds. So I don't know. It's complex. It's, you know, it's negative. It's a bad change in pretty much every regard. Unnecessary. It's debatable. We don't know the behind the scenes stuff, but still sucks for players. I just hope or wish there was some other solution, right? So anyway, that's the take. I've thought about this a lot all day. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that's obviously an argument that it's inevitable. Like, Battlegrounds, you know, as it continued to eat market share of the Hearthstone player base, like, it got bigger and bigger, right? Was probably effectively stealing money from other parts of Hearthstone as well. Like, I get it. I understand that it needs to be monetized, but you hope that an, you know, an ecosystem, an engine the size of Blizzard and of Hearthstone, that they can take those hits, like we're talking about with the Riots. You know, I think Riot is willing to eat that and eat those sacrifices for the sort of greater long-term investment and growth. But maybe Hearthstone's more in a cash-in mode than a sort of growth mode. So maybe they're willing to sacrifice that long-term upside for the short-term, you know, survivability or whatever it is, sustainability, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I would also be worried if I were a Battlegrounds streamer, right? It's probably going to eat out their player base quite a bit, like their viewer base. Some will definitely ditch out and go play TFT or whatever. And that's another side of it that doesn't get talked about a lot, right? Ultimately, this comes down to, like, consumers. Are consumers going to tolerate this change? Are they going to support the game mode? Are they going to make the purchase? You know, that's really the fundamental level here. But there's a competitive aspect to that consumer decision making, right? It's not just, was this worth it for Battlegrounds? It's not like Battlegrounds is in this, you know, closed ecosystem, it's suddenly you're making the decision, okay, my Battlegrounds experience degraded. I can choose to make that experience better again by spending the $20 or whatever, or I can go buy Slay the Spire and play that for $15 or whatever. Or I can buy a new game every few months and play that instead. Or I can play TFT for free, right? There's suddenly all these other variables that become introduced as you make it less convenient for players. So it's really just like, what are people going to do? What's the end result going to be? Large company makes financial decisions in its best interest. More news at 11. Yeah, I don't really like the minimizing of the bad things happening and saying, well, it's expected, so let's just ignore it. You know, like, I don't really buy that. I don't know. The fact that people have said, oh, it's expected and ignored it for so long is probably why it's been tolerated and expanded upon. You know, it's sort of a slippery slope. They take an inch at a time, and then suddenly a mile has passed, right? I think you need to push back. I think you need to say, hey, like, man, this is maybe not gonna work for us. Like, this is, I mean, this is not like a mile, right? This does feel a bit like an inch in some ways, but I think it's okay for people to push back, right? I think it's okay to say, hey, look, this is not a good long-term decision. It's gonna drive people from the game. So I don't know. I don't like the minimization too much. I think it's okay to acknowledge that things are bad, even if they're expected, right? Like, yeah, it may not be surprising, but it's still bad, right? Yeah, Samniac, I think that's a good perspective too. I actually saw what I thought was a fairly insightful Reddit thread as well, sort of suggesting the same thing, is that it almost feels like, you know, it's not the player's responsibility to prop up a game mode. Like, if it's not, and we'll see, right? Like, we'll see whether people pay the money or don't, or abandon the game or not. Like, we'll see where it goes, right? Obviously, it may work out. It may be a sound financial and consumer decision, but I don't think you should, like, guilt trip players into saying, like, hey, if you don't pay, the game mode's gonna go away. That you know. If I'm on a Twitch stream, you know, I don't feel like saying, hey, if you guys don't give me subs, I'm gonna end the stream. You know, I don't feel like I want to hold you hostage. I feel like I want to create a product that is entertaining and fun, and therefore you are so happy about the product that you're happy to support the stream with a sub or some bits or whatever, right? Like, I want to create loyalty, and, you know, I want to inspire a purchase as opposed to hold you hostage for support. Obviously, you know, comparing a single streamer to the scale of something like Blizzard is not, you know, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't track, but I think the philosophy kind of remains the same. Clip it. You know, so like there's obviously way more overhead for a, you know, 100 employees or whatever work at Blizzard, right? So it's not one-to-one, but that's the idea. And it's the same thing with, like, the free to play argument too, right? Like, imagine, well, I don't know, I had a train of thought there, but it's gone. Steely Thunder, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. It worked. It worked. Scotty Karate, thanks for the 9 months. Forlorn Wonder, Vengeful, T-Addict, Chuckening, and Aurum, grats. We gotta get going. I didn't want to spend too much time talking about this, and we're 20 minutes in, I realize. So, Steely, you're the best. Oh, I know what my argument was going to be. Oh, so, like, with Battlegrounds, right? Like, obviously there are a lot of, like, moochers according to Blizzard's system, right? People who play free to play don't contribute financially to the game mode at all, right? But historically, gaming companies have seen a lot of value in those players because they feed into the system so that there are people for spending players to play against. You need opponents. You need people to be there. You need a community, right? And free players had value, and that's why you would reward them with in-game currency that would keep them in the loop and keep them in the system, right? So it basically keeps feeding new people in so that the game remains healthy and continues to, you know, it's an ecosystem that thrives and lives, right? There's always the concern when you pull out that bottom of the player base, what happens to that ecosystem? Does it collapse? Are there enough paying players to keep it fueled, right? You start to be concerned there. It's funny as a streamer, right? Like, for instance, there's something like 75% of you guys have ad blocks on YouTube, right? It's like insane. I don't know if it's like 7% or something. I don't know. So like a vast majority of you are getting a totally free ride on YouTube videos in particular, right? Because you don't see ads, you don't, but here's the deal, right? Like, I'm okay with that because it still helps fuel the system for me, because every little views and all the engagement I get, and right, they feed the algorithm, they convince YouTube that I'm popular, that helps me get more growth and more exposure. So I'm happy to sustain a 70 cent per reduction in my free to play viewer base. I'm happy for that because it helps fuel everything else, right? And it still works for me, and I'm a profitable business despite that. Now again, obviously not one-to-one. I have very little overhead. I'm not a giant company making all kinds of crazy content, but it's again a philosophical sort of thing, right? Can you keep a free-to-play player base to support everything else, right? So I don't know, just a complex thing to talk about, interesting to think about it. Ultimately, hate to see things go in the wrong direction. I think that's really all we can say. 70%? I think it's 70%. I don't know. That may be wrong, but I think when I looked last, it was like 70%. I don't know where to find that right now. I'd look it up. Racktoner, thanks to the 41 months, man. Yeah, we could do the Vandar Demon Hunter thing, I guess. I kind of don't know if I want to, but we could. All I know is to take these cards. Beyond this, I don't know what to do. I'm sure we can find a list. Let me pull up a list here. Hearthstone. Let's see. Duels decks. What is this called? Rending Ambush. Here we go. All right, so this is basically this has been picking up a ton of steam. I really don't like playing. Huh, it doesn't run Zymox. Whoa. I think these lists have a very, very specific structure so that they don't. Yeah, I think they have a really specific structure to manipulate buckets, right? Yeah, none of them have. Yeah, this is the exact list people play. None of them have Zymox. It's a very calculated list. So you might think it looks weird, but it's not a mistake, I don't think. They're basically all the same. So you draw Vandar and Bran with Abyssal, huh? Wait, there's an infested Tauren in here too. How does that work? It must be because it needs neutral cards specifically and taunts specifically, right? So I guess you're trying to force like death rattles without a bunch of Demon Hunter stuff. Oh, I bet you're trying to isolate your Demon Hunter cards to relics specifically so that you get relics only in your Demon Hunter buckets, aren't you? I bet that's exactly what happens. You have no Demon Hunter cards except relics. And therefore you manipulate into exactly relics, which again, this is the sort of stuff I hate for duels. I don't think this stuff should be popular or possible, I should say. Can't blame people for playing it, of course. But yeah, this is basically every list looks exactly like this. Grumpier, thanks to the 100 bits, dude. Kirsten Lopez with 31 months. Possessed Cow with 2 months. Thank you, Possessed. Thief Rogue deck? Wait, which Rogue deck? I don't know. Yeah, Zymox? I don't know. He must mess with something. I don't know. I don't know. But this is the list people play to basically, yeah, I don't know if I should say scam the system, but yes, to manipulate the bucket system. We're going to see how it goes. I'm just sort of doing this as science. I don't want to be a dual streamer who plays the same decks all the time for wins, but we're going to do this for science tonight, see how it goes. and maybe learn a little bit about how the buckets can be manipulated as well. Which again, I kind of hate doing. Hey, Kerrigan, thanks for the Prime sub and extra wow as well. You guys are rocking a hype train. Thank you, everybody. Man, kicking it off with the gifted subs from Steely. Ractoner dropping a big sub. Scotty Karate with a big sub. Thank you, everybody. Now that I'm playing it, I'll get all full buckets and no relics. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Do we keep Denathrius early in this particular scenario? I think probably not, right? It feels like I have so many good mid-game taunts. I'm probably going to want to push for those first. I like the double relics, of course. I think that's fine. Getting a Vandar would be nice. Abyssal, certainly. Some... Oh, God, I do have this hero power, though. Oh, man, I don't know. I forgot about my hero power, to be totally honest with you guys. I mean, it's still good for these two, right? Don't get me wrong. But, I don't know. Maybe a 6-mana Denathrius or something on turn 4 is worth it. Oh, okay. That's even better. Nice. Mulligan rewarded. No! We missed him. It's okay, though. Hey, Lestat is 600 bits, man. Yeah, Vandar v Drekthar. What year is it? Are we in World of Warcraft? What's happening? My hair today, dude. It is really swoopy. Look at that. Look at the swoop on the side. Hey, Kirsten Lopez, no worries. Don't stress about the Genshin stuff. Appreciate the thought, though. That's really nice. Ooh, there we go. Hey, Salt Gobbler with 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Salt Gobbler. Holy crap, congrats to Ely, James, Pickly, Witty, and Dirty. Funny names. Pickly, Witty, and Dirty. I like the adjective chain there. That's funny. Okay, surely this is alright, right? Guarantees a Denathrius hit, doesn't it? Yeah. Only 2 are at 4. Okay, so yeah, the Denathrius we didn't really lose too much, right? No minions had died, and we got some other cool plays in the meantime as well. So that's nice. I mean, certainly next turn we're gonna go ham here. Some combination of whatever. Okay. Seems like not a big issue with the flurry. Gonna have way better targets for that later. Alright. Denathrius getting fueled with 5 minions here. It doesn't take many to make Denathrius insane, and certainly Tauren is really good to add in there too. Rending Ambush is kind of wild. Big heal actually with Tyrion, huh? I mean with Denathrius. Tyrion. Where did that come from? Soul Gobbler, thanks for giving the gifted subs. Does Vandar work with Bran and Deck? If he's discounted to 2, yes, and also if Bran has been drawn via Abyssal Depths. So I think there's a couple angles to make him feel better. Wow. Starfish tech is pretty cool. I like that their stuff got silenced off too, though, right? Still some upside for me. They're just going face a lot, though. That makes me a little nervous. Okay, that helps, I guess. Still a little clunky. I mean, I'm gonna rip the relic because, like, why not? I have a chance to snipe one of these. Pretty slim chance, but possible. Come on, baby. Nice. All right. So, not hero powering here does make Denathrius another turn behind, but I think I'll be okay. I don't think this deck runs a ton of burst damage. Maybe a Frozen Touch. Is that what that's called? The 3-mana infuse thing? Hey, Guy Prime with 59 months, man. That's amazing. Thank you, Guy Prime. Witty says, thanks, Gobbler, for the gifted sub. Oh. That's scary. Oh, that's 6 damage all of a sudden. Jeez. Okay, give me a freaking... I mean... I think I just do this, right? Like, we don't need the effect, but the heal 10 here could be a very big deal. How much damage do I have? 7? 6? This hits like a Moarg or a Claw Machine or a Belcher. I'm just gonna do it. I feel like a 10-10 that heals 10 is more than enough, right? Like, this just wins the game, doesn't it? Do I really need any more than this? Let's just win the game. I guess I get a little susceptible to freezes, right? I don't know. This is a little, maybe this is a risk. I don't know. I obviously would have preferred if it was like a Moarg and a claw machine, but let's just do it. I just feel like this puts so much pressure on board. Dawn Grasp right now is a Cone Cold potentially, but it's not usually too crazy. So we'll see. Oh my god, Mamba, dude, with 50 gifted subs. What? Did that miss the hype train, by the way? Oh no, terrible timing. We'll take it though. Dude, Mamba, that's 1,000 total gifted subs. What in God's name? What in God's name? Do I not play it? Well, it did less damage if I played it, right? It only dealt 7 to the board, or 6 to the board, and by summoning it, it deals 10 to the, well, I guess it really only ever deals 4 to the board though, huh? To be fair. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe just zero power play it. Because it overkills so much it doesn't really matter, right? Oh, dude, these are gross. Okay. We are running out of steam a little bit. The double Mankrik here is stressing me out, to be honest. Stressing me out a little bit. It's a Belcher. A buffed Belcher. I can't play the Moarg though if I go for the claw machine here. I think we just Moarg to better protect the Denathrius maybe. I think I just tempo this because it has no value left. Does nothing. Yeah, no, I think you're probably right. It's probably better to play it. My thought was, it's hitting for more, but it's not effectively because the minions are all too small. So yeah, I guess theoretically it may not have killed a minion if I'd played it, and it kills a minion if I summon it, right? So there is some definite upside there. Like it always kills a minion if you summon it. It does not always kill a minion if you play it. So I don't know. I still kind of like it, to be honest. You're not usually going to get rending ambush value because we just don't usually have enough minions left in hand. So I think I'm okay with the logic, actually. Oh yeah, I can mute sub. Sorry guys. Yeah, Mamba is blowing up our eardrums here. Sorry. Mamba with 50 gifted subs, 1,000 total gifted subs, dude. Absolutely insane. Deathborn's gross. Dang. I have 6 damage here. Shoot. I feel like I'm not gonna get there. I have a really big decision point here. Do I wait for the Relic Vault reload, or do I play this now because it's more stuff? I think the one problem is Frost Nova. But if I get Frost Nova, am I gonna be able to get there anyway? I mean, maybe, right? Maybe. Let's wait a turn. This is enough to win on board if he doesn't have the freeze. So let's I mean, sometimes anyway. You don't know about the death rattles, of course, but sometimes this is enough to get there. The 6-3, particularly being at 3 health, seems really interesting. Oh boy, I feel like that's another Deathborn maybe, right? I don't know what's in there. I don't know when that came into hand. Oh, Deathborn's not playable yet though. It's 5 mana remaining. That might be nice. Oh, that was a good hit because that was a way for them to not kill a dude here. Oh, there's the Frost Nova. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Snap freeze, sure. Okay, they're trading in. So this is, I really need to top deck the Relic Vault here. Abyssal Depth sucks. I want to get the full big reload here. Please? Please? Dang it. I can't go for just 2 3-3s. There's no way. It's not enough, right? Because he just hit and hit and hit, and I have not done anything. Oh, what a terrible 50-50 draw. What a terrible 50-50 draw, man.
I need a plan.
I mean, really, the order of this in general, these both being so far down below, is just really bad. I mean, I have 18 left. Theoretically, I have a turn, but even this doesn't feel like it's going to be big enough next turn. I mean, I win in fatigue in just 2 turns, so if I can just live 2 turns, there's something, I guess. But that sounds hard too, because I think a Dawn Grasp is very likely as well. So I suspect, and even, yeah, I think a Dawn Grasp. That's a heal 5. They run Dawn Grasp, surely, right? Sanctum's not as stressful. They're gonna go face here. We're gonna Relic double Phantasm. Am I dead on board? No. 6-9. Yes, I am dead on board. Okay, so we lose. Man. Gross. That feels like a barrier, which wouldn't actually matter. Dude, if we'd gotten this in the wrong order, I think we would have got there. I think we would have got there. Really close, dude. All right, well, there you go. Ooh, that's insane. This is insane for us because we want Relic Vaults. This is so perfect. Yes, all day. All day. Okay, I was promised relics. I was promised relics. I think if we don't get relics, we take neutral death rattles, right? To encourage the relics some more. I think we take this. These are fine. Piggyback Imp kind of sucks, but not too bad, really. We can get around it. 2 mana minions are really bad. 3 mana minions are okay. I don't know how likely you are to get the relics. Like, I don't know if you get them like every time, right? But let's at least try to keep the manipulation happening as long as we can. Yeah, that last game felt winnable, right? I don't know. There were a couple turns I would revisit maybe, but I don't know. It didn't feel like we made any huge mistakes. It just kind of just trickled out. I used to like the Denathrius though. Better to play it via the spell, I think. Because mana was never a checkpoint and we always cleared a minion. I'm checking that turn. The double Mancra getting hit early was really, really brutal. Those 3/7s being on board a turn early was pretty rough. Looking to see if we knew anything else about their hand. No. Okay. Relic with the location on board's pretty insane already. I think we keep a Vandar just to hero power that ASAP, right? That's fine. Okay. Nice. That's fine too. I guess odd cost cards are a little worse in general for us than even cost cards. I think we hero power right and play Vandar on 2. We want to discount as much as we can. Oh, it's not guaranteed, but yeah, it's still worth it. I'll take the risk. Nice. That's a good roll. Belcher's the worst roll, so. Relic gives us a really, really nice way to clean up some minions now, potentially early if we get swarmed out via the Crystal Gem aggro, but that seems like that's not a threat just yet. Cool. Thank you, Vandar. We got a 0 cost piggyback imp in deck.
No shame in learning.
Well, this is going to draw a 0 cost piggyback imp, right? Just talked about it. And a 1 cost infested Tauren, which is also fine. Cool. All right. Next turn, hero power is actually currently guaranteed to hit these, so I could still play a Reveler after hero power. But we'll see what we draw if that changes or not. Might still be worth the risk, of course, because the Torrent is not exactly a dead turn in the meantime. You entered duels run 7 Zymoxes and 8 Relic Vaults in my deck earlier, so it seemed like pretty consistent buckets. Okay, we'll see where it goes. I am definitely very curious to try this. The Owl is also fine. Okay. As long as we get something here, I think I'm happy. It's weird. I don't even really need to Relic Dimensions here because I don't know that this is just playing so well anyway, right? And we have monster plays regardless. What's the point of Relicing here? Save that for later, maybe. It's one of those where I actually feel like I need more cards already. Okay, evolve stuff's cool. Oh, no evolve stuff either. Oh my goodness. All right. Weird. Hero powering the Owl here does nothing effectively. It just doesn't do anything. I kind of want to go maybe for like this and a Tauren and a Relic Vault instead, perhaps. A Relic of Extinction, I mean. A trade here is sometimes good, right? But also sometimes not that good. So just get a tailing going. Is the Owl, is the Owl worth it? It's so big already, dude. Maybe the Owl's worth it. I don't know. Maybe the Owl's worth it. So much damage. We're so far ahead and it's so much damage. And it might be very hard to avoid right now. This is the right play. Screw the Talon. Screw the Talon. Let's go for the Owl. It's funny. Hero power did nothing. Could have played the Owl for 4 as well. No Vault. I didn't need to clear, so I think I'm just saving it for the next good Relic, right? No reason to put it on cooldown in case I want a Relic of Dimensions double next turn. Okay, the Hex is reasonable, yeah. Nerubian Prophet, I love this, like, Evolve Shaman. This is cool. Very cool deck, actually. Yeah, let's just play more sticky, big stuff, right? I don't have any lethals. Nothing here goes face, so... Could try to hit a Denathrius. How much does he cost? He's 7. Could reduce him... If I hit him at the end of the chain, how much does he cost? I could still play... I don't know. We're better off just playing big stuff. Screw this. I don't care that much. Just, like, deal with the 8-8, you know? Like... It's funny, this deck is definitely playing more like a Vanguard deck than a Relic deck, that's for sure. I just don't need to play Relics because everything is so gross anyway. It's so nasty. I mean, even a Primordial Wave or something here is just like, what does it do? It's not good enough anymore. You need some insane, like, Wand of Disintegration that doesn't exist yet to answer this. Any kind of insane evolve results here? This is a great turn otherwise. Okay. Really cool turn. If they have Primordial Wave, this would be awesome normally. I feel bad that we're stomping on this cool Evolve deck. With this very meta Demon Hunter thing. Get rooting for this guy. I am too, a little bit, yeah. Obviously I want to win, but at the same time, if anybody's going to beat us, a cool deck like this would be nice. Primordial into... Is there any Doomsayer rolls? No. Okay. Primordial now? No, not quite. Some big taunt or something? Nah, man, they low rolled hard. That's sad.
I know when I've lost.
That's really sad. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be the bad guy. Some people need to work on being the good guy sometimes. I don't know. Okay. So the seeds is kind of a neat idea. I think I like Blood Moon. Just, you know... Having that extra heal is really, really nice sometimes. We do have a little bit with Denathrius and Forge Fiend, but, you know, we get big minions down. We get sticky taunts and death rattles and stuff down. Having the Blood Moon is a way to regain some life. Late in a run, I think, is pretty important. I do have a bit of an inkling towards Necrotic Poison for sure, because that could help us with removal, but we do have the Relics. Theoretically, we're going to get more Relics that'll make us big. I think I like Blood Moon the best. Give me Relics! There it is. Okay, yeah, perfect. Relic Hunter. Now with the location, we can really start cheesing relics. I think the 3-drop relic in particular is the spiciest to get rolling early with big minions. Why do I get ads in a strange language I don't speak? I don't know. Maybe something with your Twitch setting? The only ad you should ever get is when you first join the stream, right? I don't run ads. But also, I don't know, maybe language settings. Sometimes it's just random, like they just fill in the whatever they have.
This battlefield will be mine. What makes you so sure of that?
What makes you so sure of that? All right, so we just look for higher. Yeah, I think we look for relics and better. I mean, Mothership's not a bad hero power target by any means, but I think we look for Vandars. I think we look for, I don't know, Rindig Ambush. Maybe that's not really that good. I guess Revelers. I don't know. Whatever the case, that's not the hand. I don't think. Revelers interesting for sure. This could help me answer their big crazy stuff early, because this is just gonna be all mirror matches, right? It's just gonna be whoever gets their mirror matches wins. I think us having a location by default, it could definitely help though. Feels like an enormous advantage. Probably going here next turn, right? Can't play one of these yet anyway. It might be nice to hero power though to get the discounts. Okay, so we're behind. We are way behind. That's gonna put us way behind. Let's just make some dudes. This will be up again on 5, right? So, I mean, these dudes aren't big yet, obviously, but they're dudes. You know, they help. This is now a much stronger removal card, so. Next turn is hero power plus a Reveler, probably. Yeah, Reveler looks fine. Relic, again, is not bad, but I like Reveler to get another hero power squeezed in. For sure. Maybe I'm not killing the Vandar here, huh? It's alright. Dude, these are going to be so jacked up. I mean, this is literally going to be insane if I want, but I kind of want to wait one more turn, you know? Like, farm this up to discount by 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever, you know? Full hand of free cards, basically. Oh, they got a location finally. Alright. Not using it yet, though. Okay. Oh, Nathria was one of the things I wanted to get really cheaply. I'm sad. Okay, so this is pretty good here, actually. We'll just play a hero power claw machine usually, but not always. What if the claw machine whiffs? I don't know. That makes me a little sad. Do I go for the guaranteed claw machine now, or do I take the 2/3 hit here? I'm gonna be playing this anyway and getting a bunch of really cheap stuff. I'm not gonna be playing these soonish. I think I just take the guarantee here. I think having a 6/1 on board is actually very, very powerful in many cases in this matchup. It's weak against Relic of Extinction specifically, but otherwise I kind of like this. I don't know. Just missing this 6/1 I think would hurt me too much, basically. Yeah, Phantasms is a little slower for sure. So we'll go here. Hopefully draw some absolutely insane stuff that's basically free. Well, that's basically free. Okay. By that I mean it's literally free. That's free. That's gonna hit a Bran, which doesn't really help me much yet. Bran and Piggyback Imp. Okay, I might save that actually for a bit of a surprise. I don't know. I think 2 6/6s here is more than sufficient. I don't think we need to get greedy on this one. And honestly, I think we go face. I just need one unit to stick here. In fact, do we rip this or save this for emergencies? I think we'll be okay. I don't think these materially change the trades too much. If we lose the board, it's gonna be to Relic of Extinctions, right? It's not gonna be to these small guys. So let's just wait a little bit here and rip the Relic on an emergency recovery later. Because obviously with Relic Vault, this can just completely murder entire giant boards. So they're gonna have to react to this using specifically good cheap minions, I think. If they play like a Moarg, right, that's what Relic will be really good at murdering. Nathria is big. It's a good heal. Is it clear enough? It leaves me a Bran. Oh man. Well, that's sort of sad, isn't it? Sort of sad. So this will clear that guy. Don't need to double it yet. Actually, do we have any lethals? I don't have my own Denathrius quite yet. We're at 8. Are we 14? No, this does do damage. Can I kill it easily? No, I can't kill it at all, in fact. Let's see what this rolls before we do anything else. I guess these would be the ideal hits, probably. No Denathrius again. It's okay. I'm gonna play the owl. 22 should be more than enough, right? So let's create a pressure card, not a defensive card here. The owl is far more pressure, right? Denathrius dodging my discounts here, man. Relic of Extinction there probably kills them most of the time. Getting some big discounts. Is it enough to recover safely, though? What does my HP do? Reduces the cost of 2 neutral minions that cost 4 or more by 2. So it can hit this one, or this one, and make 2 of these cheaper by 2. So it's kind of spend 2 mana, save 4, right? But, oh, you gotta be careful here. You gotta load up the board enough so that you hopefully don't die to the death rattle, but you also probably need to kill it. Oh, interesting. That's sneaky good. I like the sneeds in here. That's a cool tech. All right. How does it go? Oh, no. Poor guy. Oh, heads up play by me, though, right? Heads up play, dude. Heads up. I love it. What a delightful ending. Okay, so I think we gotta go Mummy Magic here. Elixir's just too greedy, right? It's too greedy. The whole point of all these death rattles is that Mummy Magic is a really, really good play for us. Of course, tons of great death rattle pop-offs. We're gonna hopefully get more death rattles. Vigor, right? We're getting stuff that's basically 3 mana anyway, and I don't need like infinite value to end games. So 100% this is the proper choice here. And yeah, we'll take another relic bucket. That's totally fine. I actually kind of have too many relic vaults, perhaps. You know, you don't really want endless relic vaults. You kind of only need one at a time. I mean, if you get enough card draw, I guess you need maybe more, but you need more relics too. I don't know. It's interesting, because we have one by default already, right? So if I could cut out the relic vault and get more actual relics, I would do that every time for the buckets. We definitely don't need this one with one on one already. I think Masked Reveler's pretty dang good as an early unit, so we'll keep that off hero power, right? Because it's gonna have Reborn. I can trade it in twice. I can get 2 big crazy death rattles, right? Ugh, another relic vault. Jeez. Good old Mummy Magic. Small backpacks and rally the troops. Wow, haven't seen that one in a while. Okay. I think Coin Hero Power, always worth it in this deck, right? Ooh, Coin Abyssal's interesting too. Doesn't really hit what I need anymore though. So turn 3 Reveler's really nice. I mean, turn 3 Owl could be worth it. We got to think about that a little bit. It's less like of a long-term game plan, but man, it really could swarm hard. Like, just it's kind of 20 or 32 damage, right? It's basically 32 damage all at once. That's totally stranded here. Ooh, Vandar's good too, man. We missed him though. We missed him. Sort of 32 damage, right? Really, probably, actually, only 16, but sort of, kind of, if you think about it, if you really stretch your brain a little bit, right? Kind of 32. It is on curve, which is, you know, that's an upside, I'll be honest. That's a notable advantage. Maybe we do take the on curve line here. I wanted to play something, and Hero Power doesn't let me do that this turn, so next turn is probably Hero Power Reveler. Maybe, I don't think we need the Vandar yet, honestly. Rather just swarm early off the back of Mummy Magic than kind of build towards that mid to late game swing. I feel like that gives the opponent way more time to do stupid stuff to me. I don't want them doing too many stupid stuffs to me, so Haven't seen Rally in months. Yeah, it might be ultra rare now. It caused, I don't remember which is which. It caused so many problems, but I have definitely not seen it in a long, long time. Why not Revel Hero Power? I only had 3 mana, so that's a 4 mana play. This costs 2 and this costs 2. Okay, that's a bit of a waste there. Mean for next turn? It shouldn't matter. Next turn the order is irrelevant. This can't be discounted, so this only discounts things that are 4 or more. So maybe I'm missing something. I don't know what you mean. This always hits these two. Do we play the Vandar here? I gotta say I do like the Reveler a little less, and there's nothing to trade into. So I think we actually just do Vandar here. I think this is better when we have things to hit. Can you manipulate the Book of Wonders passive? I don't know. Firestone has a tool to help you manipulate. Again, I don't really like that for duels. Try not to encourage it too much. This run felt, worthwhile from a science standpoint, from a kind of showcasing the degeneracy standpoint, I liked it in that regard, but I don't know how this is. What do we got here? Anything double cross? I don't know. Nothing too terrifying here, probably. Just make some big dudes. Some big dudes. It has a tool. Yeah, the Firestone has a tool that basically they collect data. Like if you have this card, you get offered these buckets, right? So you can do that. There's a little tool you can put in cards. It's like, okay, if I add Eldrazi Warblades to my deck, what buckets does that create as a possibility, right? So it'll say, okay, Eldrazi Warblades is in a damaged weapon bucket. It's in a lifesteal bucket. It's in a attack buff bucket or whatever, right? And it's like, okay, if I add Eldrazi, I get 5 buckets. I'm making these up, not real, but you get the idea. So you can kind of try to construct lists that really refine or limit the number of buckets you expose yourself to, and therefore get a more consistent package of cards, which is what this deck's doing with relics specifically. So this deck is more likely to get relics and death rattles because we didn't add extraneous demon hunter cards, Guess we added a specific number of relic cards. I don't know all the details, but such a pain, dude. I really, really hate this deck. Just stop playing the game decks. Where's that Blood Moon, man?
Party's over.
Freaking evasion too, huh? All right, well, I need to draw stuff. Okay, there's the Blood Moon. That's nice. Hopefully I don't die in the meantime, right? Oh, Moarg's also pretty nice. Might be hard to kill off, though, a little bit, right? But hopefully the Blood Moon just works. Hopefully they don't play the idiot stealth card here, right? That's so annoying. I hate playing this deck so much. If I get hit with an idiot stealth, dude, I'm going to be really, really angry. Just let me just not play the Hearthstone game. Hit Infinite again at Marvel Snap last night, guys. Four months in a row. I love playing Marvel Snap off stream so much, guys. I am so addicted to the gameplay. It is so fun, dude. I cannot stop playing. I haven't played a game off stream this much in years, honestly. I don't know when the last time I did was. I think it's 4 straight months now. That's basically Legend equivalent. I don't even hit Legend in Hearthstone most months. I don't play enough Hearthstone to hit Legend, but I play enough Marvel Snap. It's a little easier in some ways, I think. Last night I played like 13 ranks up. I went from like 87 to 100 last night, so can be really fast if you have a good deck. Yeah, I too want Marvel Snap to be out officially. I can't wait, dude. I want more people to get their hands on it legitimately. Oh, I hate this so much. So stupid. I really hate it. I really, really hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. So I'll probably just die. Right? I'll probably just die. I don't think I rip the Blood Moon here, by the way, because I don't want them to know. Oh god, I gave them extra cards. Oh, great. Have I not really filled my mana this Is that a new secret? I'm just so tilted. I hate playing against this so much. What deck am I playing in Snap? Last night I was playing a Mr. Negative Sarah deck. It was insane. Completely insane. Just strongest deck I've ever played. Absolutely bonkers. At some point, I don't know why I'm not worried about the healing. Like, he's just gonna be dead too, right? There's some point where he just dies. That's probably gonna be more useful. If I don't die first, of course. I don't mind any removal here is fine. If I get the Blood Moon, I think we're probably good to go. Are they dead? 13, 17, 22 plus 5. Currently they are. He's just cleaning up what he can, but surely this is enough. Is there some board freeze I'm not thinking about? Is that a freeze and not the second flame? No, that's the second flame. What do I have here? 13 and 7's 20, 24 only. Yes, I don't have lethal here, unfortunately. I'm gonna need another turn. Sure would be nice to get a Denathrius, wouldn't it? I can almost draw him off the Abyssal Depths. I draw Bran and Claw Machine. That's kind of wild. If I had the Claw Machine, he would be the next cheapest minion. Yeah, I don't know. I guess just do this, right? Nothing else to do. Sad how close we are to lethal, right? Guess I draw just to slightly increase the odds of the Denathrius, right? I don't know. Locking out the board, like, I know I can create space with a Relic Vault. I just don't think there's an advantage, maybe. I'm just not sure what the advantage is if I do. This also means Denathrius is the only thing in the Reveler, which actually could be a relevant small heal in some cases, right? Could actually maybe be relevant. What is happening here? Am I gonna get vanished? Would also be nice if I had a full hand for the vanish, right? Currently, I actually, unfortunately, get every minion back. Oh no, I don't. I leave one minion out with a vanish, right? Never mind. Seems like they don't have the vanish, but I would leave one minion out with a vanish, which is it's another reason to draw, actually. Yeah, 6 cards in hand means one of these reborns would have stuck out and gotten a lethal. So that was an accidentally good play. Cool. Thank God. I hate those decks so much. Seems like well, I don't know, actually. Bag of Coins is pretty dang intriguing, but we're cheating stuff out so effectively anyway. Is it really worth it? Or is Banana Split just better so that when I cheat out a big crazy minion on turn 4 or whatever, I can just split it and go crazy, right? Copy a like reborn death rattle thing. I think that's probably better on average. Do we need the value of Archmage Staff? I don't think so. The relics are drawing a lot of cards for us. We have a lot of depth in the deck anyway, so yeah, I'll take this. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, this actually works shockingly well. I need Relic of Phantasm sooner though to get big scary minions cheated out. It's gross how well this works. This is, you know, this is the exact sort of duels I don't want to see become a common thing for duels. I know I'm not the only person who plays, so maybe some people like this, but for me, I do like it less. Super predictable duels I think is less fun. I think you want duels that doesn't feel frustratingly unpredictable. You know, you don't want it to be, you know, I don't want to get offered like, you know, 10 mana spells or something for this deck, right? But I don't think I should also be able to get relics every single time. There's a middle ground, right? Somewhere in the middle you're happier, I think. Okay, Denathrius early is actually pretty legit. I think we can do better with relics and otherwise for for additional discounts here. This is one of those where coin probably is actually better utilized on the Relic of Phantasms than it is for a discount here, depending on what I draw, of course. I would love another Relic of Phantasms, actually, because the second wave is the crazy awesome one, right? Oh, my. Okay. Now, you can't stack relics, remember, guys? Not that we would here. Oh, my God. Idols of Elune is insane. Okay. You can't stack relic vaults, I meant to say, right? I can't play 2 relic vaults and hit them at the same turn. Now, that said, I can stagger them on turns pretty nicely. Like, I can play another one next turn, no problem, right? But Mind Apocalypse. Still Jim giving them tons of mana to work with. That's very scary. All right, hero power here for sure now. Sadly, a pretty weak turn, actually. Yeah, not a great turn. Do I coin any minion here? I mean, a Sludge Belcher is okay, I guess. I think coin is going to get diminishing returns pretty quickly, right? As discounts start rolling in, I think a coin now is probably worth something. I think 2 small minions is better against Relic of Extinction, so keeping 2 smalls out could eat a big Relic of Extinction hit later if they stick around. Obviously right now it actually kind of feeds that perfectly, but for later if they linger anyway. All right, Piggyback is a decent backup plan here. Talon would be perfect. No Talon, man. So they got Idols of Elune instead of the Mummy Magic. I think I'd certainly rather have the Mummy Magic, but I will acknowledge Idols of Elune is pretty cool with relics, right? This could be insane later with like, you know, a Relic of Phantasms going nuts. Getting an extra version would be pretty wild. Oh! Speak of said devil. He's gonna get another Relic of Phantasms. That's cool, dude. Oh my God, I'm only drawing Relic Vaults though, man. I can't get an actual relic here. Are you kidding me? I have 3 Relic Vaults and no relics. Yeah, oops all locations for sure. Mega oops all locations vibes, yeah. All right. Actually gonna burn a card here, but that's not a huge issue. I'm not too worried about that. Happy to just tidy up a little bit, I think. Okay, Nathria is gonna be very, very interesting very soon. In fact, next turn is already 18 plus damage, right? So we might have a lethal setup here already. We certainly need to keep that in mind very soon. Very soon. I feel like they're hero powering so much. I don't know what's up there now, you know? Ooh, that's gross. That's a big heal. Although not that big, I guess, really, still, huh? It's only one of them. You know, mine stuff's all doubled, so I'm like kind of thinking about the doubling there. Okay, that's an okay burn for us, I think. I mean, this feels like lethal. I haven't actually checked yet, but it sort of feels like lethal, right? What are they at effectively? They're effectively at 2735 and I have 34. Are you serious? Are you serious? 8 it's 27 and 8 is 35. Don't kill the taunt. Well, it's probably gonna happen, right? If you trade the imp, I lose the 4 to face, guys. I'm counting the 4 going face after this naturally clears the taunt, right? You guys are saying Bran like that's... Oh, it is armor. You're right about it being armor. If the taunt doesn't die on the first swing, it might be lethal because it's armor. Let's see. Yeah. It being armor means it's still lethal. Sick. Okay. It didn't. If it died on the first swing, it wasn't lethal. Like if it died on the first Denathrius, right? It's not lethal because he gains the armor prior to the second Denathrius. But because it did not die on the first swing of Denathrius, it becomes lethal because the armor becomes irrelevant. That's very, very interesting indeed. Henchman, I mean, it's free. I do have pretty full hands often, though. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Maybe not. Trade the imp, it's lethal. It's even less lethal with the imp, guys, because then the dude dies for sure. The imp only nets you 2 damage if you trade it. The imp goes face for 4. You'd rather hit 4 for face than net 2 off the imp. Look, the imp can go face, remember? The imp is able to attack face. So if you trade the imp, right? Oh, well, it's dealing 4 anyway, you guys are saying. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, this is the same problem I had with that Remornia, or with that Cariel turn. No, you're right. It deals 4 to this anyway. So you actually net 2. No, you're right. I also traded the imp as lethal. I literally did this exact same thing with, or not Cariel, with Rokara before. I'm not double counting the damage. You're right. Hitting with the imp was also lethal. And in fact, a guaranteed lethal, whereas the play I made was not a guaranteed lethal. So in fact, the imp is even better. Because it's even lethal through the armor. Right? Because we said we needed 30. Because it's suddenly 4 and... I don't know, it doesn't matter. You guys get it. It doesn't matter. I think I'll take Henchman. It's fine. He's pretty easy to weave in. I think he might be the least disruptive to the buckets as well. I'm not totally sure about that, but he seems the least disruptive. Oh, interesting. I mean, these do discount, but they're pretty expensive to start. Blackthorn is weirdly synergistic for us. I'm just worried he might... Does he ever mess up the kind of buckets we've got going? I mean, kind of regardless, these are really good death rattles. I mean, we can also be a death rattle deck, right? We don't have to be specifically a relic deck. So... Is just 3 big dudes better? I mean, they get discounted quite a bit by spells as well. Between hero powers and a couple relics, they're not bad. The problem I have with Blackthorn, right, is that it does not get discounted. None of these get discounted by hero powers, right? And you also don't get the reborns off your death rattles, so it's almost less compelling in some cases than just playing a good death rattle, right? I actually think I'm gonna take these. I think I take these. I like this a little more. It's weird. It's weird to not take death rattles, but I think these fit a tad better. A tad better. Gamble? If I have any mods who want to gamble, I mean, I'm up for it. Whatever. Let's do it. Are we at 4 wins or 3 wins, guys? These wins actually seem pretty hard fought, to be honest, man. We're at 4 wins. This deck doesn't feel... I mean, it feels strong. Like, obviously, the deck is strong. We're doing strong plays. There's no... I'm not besmirching the quality of the deck here, but it doesn't feel like totally run away with games strong. You know? Whoa. Okay. No, we can do better than these. I actually do like an early relic just to make sure we don't fall behind against this hero power. This relic could really help me clean up a board. Oh my god, we got the relics here, boys. Oh my god. I'm gonna play Relic on 1 just to make sure that Phantasms is really juiced up with the location. I could location on 1 and Relic on 1. And then also location on 3 as well with the Phantasms for just some monster dudes. I don't really want to vault on 1 if I don't have to though, right? Like if I can greed it, I think I would. I think we'll greed it a little bit more. Like if if there's like multiple big things to kill next turn, we'll see. I don't know. We're gonna play it by ear. Yeah, just not get too greedy too fast, I guess is the theory here. Maybe stick to a fairly natural progression here. I mean, that definitely needs to die. I think we coin a hero power here too, though. So these are going to be 3/3s and 4/4s next turn. Or again, I could wait and get greedy, right? I could get greedy again. I don't know. I don't know, man. I got to think about it, right? You got to think about it. I mean, this is going to be pretty hard to pass up next turn. 3/3s and 4/4s is pretty good already. But we could go like well, I don't know. I don't have any other relics, right? So there's really no reason to greed right now. If I get another relic off the top, I'll have to think about it more. We'll see. Yeah, against Murlocs for sure, like you say, getting minions out is just really important to take good trades, right? Their Bronze Signet is insane. All right, that's a good turn 3. They have literally just endless value, right? Drawing endless Murlocs, getting extra copies of endless Murlocs. So we certainly want to get ahead on board and leverage that board advantage into a good scenario, right? Like start hitting them before they snowball us too hard, I think. Going face, okay. I like that. That gives me really good relic plays if I find them anyway. Alright, yeah, I think hero powers are still worth it. This guy's a little better because of the reborn, right? I gotta kill these. I gotta kill these for now, at least some of them. Still want to be able to go face a fair bit, like we said, create some counter pressure, but can't totally give up on board just yet. Gotta fight. My hand is like a little... I can't believe I'm complaining about it, but it's a little clunky. You know, it's like... Dude, they don't even need to hurry with quest line because they just have so many free Murlocs, right? They're like, yeah, screw the quest. Don't need to, we're gonna get there anyway, right? It's fine. It's fine. War leader first. Oh, did it matter? I thought my dude was dead anyway. What did I hit? I thought all my dudes were dead to the trades regardless. Am I wrong? I hit a Murlocula, that was dead, right? This is a 4/4, so it was dead, right? Saves the first 3/1. Oh, it was a 2/2 Murlocula. Oh, yeah, it was a 2/2. Oh, I thought, yeah, of course, it was off this guy. I was just seeing a Murlocula thinking it was a 3/4. Yeah. Of course. Sure, thank you. Thank you. I mean, let's just do it. Piggyback Imp sort of trades better, but only once it has died, really, right? This kind of just creates a ton of pressure. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Kind of wishing well, actually, I guess relieved I didn't play the Piggyback Imp. This would have gotten melted here. Completely shredded. I am a little bit worried about my ability to react, though. Hopefully the owls do kill this Flurgle, or maybe the rush guy. Either way, this is getting really gross. Oh my god, please kill the Flurgle or the rush guy. Flurgle first. Yes! Flurgle first! I love it. Okay, that helps a lot. The owl was so much better than the imp here. We really lucked out on that. I gotta be honest, that was pretty clutch. That's fine. This was obviously the right target, but it's okay. I think we can recover now without the Flurgle melting our board. Them having to take trades is really helpful, right? Effectively gives me so much time. Yeah, this is gonna be worth it. This is gonna be better than what I have in hand always, right? Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. That's insane, and that's insane. Holy crap. Okay.
This is not what we stood for.
Okay. Dude. Dude, this is so gross. Dude. What a turn, dude. I hope they have another Flurgle because they're gonna need it. Man, what an insane turn. It's so gross. Oh, no! I jinxed it. Do they have the clownfish though? Because that's what you need to pay off the Flurgle properly, right? If you don't have clownfish, it's really hard to get enough Murlocs because you normally only pay like 2 or 3, right? Mermies are definitely the right kind of Murlocs though. Dang, dude, because they take good trades off the rush and oh my god, they have all 1-mana Murlocs. This is getting terrifying. Good god. Actually insane. They're gonna clear. They're gonna clear. Maybe they're out here. Okay, that's good, I think. This is only on play, but these just eats through so much stuff. This hits another Arcane Giant, unfortunately not Denathrius. Which, I mean, we've played some spells, so they're like naturally cheap, which is good, but... Dude, these Flurgles, man. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose! I'm gonna lose! I'm actually gonna lose the game, dude. Us not hitting this rush guy off the proving ground is proving really bad. Okay, this is pretty good. These make these free, right? So claw machine. Oh, that's clutch. Okay. Oh, thank god. All right. Wait, why didn't these? Oh no, this isn't based on mana cost. Oh, never mind. They aren't free. Screw me. Not free. I lied. I can make 1 2 mana though, but is it worth it? I don't think so. Let's just do this. This guy's big. Reveler's cool. All right. Surely. Although he's gonna have a giant hand again because of that stupid quest reward, right? Surely we're okay for at least a moment though. Are they out of ways to make crazy reactive boards, right? Did we get through the Flurgle and the... I mean, these are pretty reactive. A little more expensive to be fair, but still pretty annoying. Vandar is not active unless I hit him off hero power, but is that important? I don't know. Dude, that's gross. That guy's gross. Mothership is pretty insane. Do we try to discount here? How is this game only 8 mana? I feel like we've been playing for 100 years. Nice, okay. I actually need to play the Blood Moon here, though. Which, I mean, we will. It's fine. We'll obviously do it. I just want one of these out, right? This is actually a little bit of a tough call. The Wind Fury is sort of good, right? It's not bad here. It's not great though, I guess. I've got a chance to... Oh no, that's not... I thought that was the damagey thing. Nah, let's just kill the War Leader. It's fine. Ultimately, this nets the most upside long term, right? Oh, this game is like a battle of titans, man. I cannot seem to turn the corner against this guy. It's crazy. Crazy. Alrighty. Reveler, Moarg, Forge Fiend is a pretty good turn. Oh, that's too much mana though, sadly. 4 again, that's fine. This guy heals a lot. That's good news. Bran Vandar doesn't really seem worth it, right? There's only a couple minions left. So let's see. We have 3 targets on hero power. I guess that means this goes to 4 and 2 always, or some combination. I'll get enough stuff. These are pretty big, right? So let's hero power for sure. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine. We're tidying up enough that I think this is certainly sufficient. Just create some counter pressure here, trying to win, right? Okay. Surely this has stabilized us, right? Surely this has stabilized us, dude. Come on, please. Please. I'm worried about another potential Flurgle, right? Another Flurgle turn potential here is scary. Oh, God. Is that enough to stop a lethal here? What do I have? 16, 20, 27. I mean, surely between the Reveler and hits, I can get through enough. 16, 23. Oh, this will help too. Surely this is enough. It's just gotta be. I'm frankly too lazy to count, but I am ultimately confident that it's enough. Dude. Absolutely crazy game. Crazy game. That guy gave everything in his being to beat this deck and couldn't. That was a monster game, dude. Absolutely absurd. Okay, so this is the first kind of failed bucket we've had, I'd say. I mean, these death rattles are okay, but not home runs for us, right? Not really the goal. These are going to be some pretty disappointing top decks later. This in particular risks the Bran altogether, but so does every bucket, so that doesn't really change anything. Dude. Crazy. This deck is brutal. I see why it's so good. That game, like, just a battle of titans. He was going wide and small, and I was going big and tall. And that's where it landed, man. Crazy stuff. Thank God we had that Blood Moon, by the way. That really saved us. The life gain there was very important. Alrighty. I actually love Mothership early. It's one of our best minions probably because it's just so much stuff, right? It's just a big pile of stats. The rush is nice and reactive. Yeah, I think we'll keep a Mothership. That's fine. I'd also like to see some relics. Vandar Denathrius is an interesting little pair, to say the least. The Razorboar, though, remember, breaks the Vandar. So until we hit this, Vandar is a little stranded. Maybe we'll top deck the Razorboar. Almost. Not quite. The Beastmaster instead, which I guess is actually kind of cool. It does hit a discounted Mothership. If I wanted to play it on turn 3, I don't know that it's a super compelling turn 3 play. I might just like more hero powers, but ditching the henchman. All right. Be our guest an Eerie Stone, by the way. Spooky. Okay, we got Denathrius, Reveler. I'll probably play the Beastmaster on 3, honestly. The only downside is when it pulls these out of hand, it does mean they don't get reborn, right? So I don't know. Not sure I love that, but I'd rather just have them have reborn, right? Battle of Titans, Regis hinting at the next expansion. I was actually trying to think, there's a lot of rumors about like Ulduar and Death Knights and all this stuff. I was trying to think what the name of that could be, like Yogg's Prison or something, or like we're a genius, dude. We're a genius, dude. Perfect. Okay. Nice. Next turn we go here, maybe? Is the Death Knight stuff that convincing? I mean, everybody can take their own conclusions, but I mean, there are literally files in the game and stuff that say Death Knight on them, which is new files, that is, like new location stuff. Obviously, there's other explanations are possible, like single player stuff that's using Death Knight locations, that sort of thing is obviously a possibility, but some people aren't convinced indeed. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. Monster stuff right here. This next turn is going to be just insane. If I have anything to trade into, it's going to be insane piles of stuff. Now, naval mines are obviously quite scary. Combo potential here could ruin all of our hopes and dreams quite swiftly if they get their combo pieces together quickly enough. Black Hoodie, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. That's nice. That's small and meaningless. Eat through that, no problem. Start hitting face. Denathrius Bran is a pretty nice win condition, though. Is a, you know, like this could decisively end the game. We would like that, okay, I think. They have their own Vandar now. Cheap, but not free. So we can discount Denathrius later, right? Let's just get the bodies in there for him now, first and foremost. Getting him to like 4 for a Bran, so we get like here on 6, he goes to 6. On 7, he goes to 4, and then on turn 8, we could probably play Bran Denathrius, right? If it's a lethal setup, assuming we don't hit other high cost things. But frankly, you know, we only have 1 in hand right now, so. Ooh, that's a good be our guest unit, I guess, huh? Hopefully I can eat through that, though. I don't really have to go face yet, right? We know that this can provide the damage we need, so if I need to trade into something, that's not going to be a huge concern. Let's see how many good mechs we get, though. Well, those kind of suck, don't they? Jeez. All right. The coin into Mothership, of course. That's pretty cool. That's a good reactive card. Probably doesn't feel that clean here in this board, though, does it? I kind of almost return. Oh, no, not Denathrius. Not Denathrius. No. Oh, Razorburst, totally fine. That's great. Okay. So let's think about this here. I think we do want to clear Edwin. I'm convinced. This is a nice little 5 to do that if I want. Also, just here is probably okay, too. Leaves a couple minions behind. Let's see what we get off this. Does that change our decisions at all? It's not great, is it? It's not bad, though. Okay, that sucks. All right. We're not developing the most threat here, unfortunately. But we are infusing, which is really nice. I mean, it's not like nothing. I've got, you know, what, 10, 16, 18 damage in play. If some of it dies, it gets even higher. So, it's not bad. This always pulls currently a Beastmaster too, so even it's a little bit sticky. And now this no longer rips anything from hand unwanted-wise. Freeze the mine, yeah. It can't activate if it's frozen. Surely they won't be. I do remember early in Hearthstone, I think I thought freezing the face meant they wouldn't be able to hero power. Which in hindsight, that kind of tracks. I kind of get it, right? Like, oh, they're frozen. They can't act. You know? Man, these are still so small. What the heck? That's kind of scary. Kind of wild. Do I do it anyway? I think I'd almost just rather play a 7/7, right? I think I might just play 1/1s as well to fuel the next one. I guess I could save it as a bit of a reload, though, too. I mean, we're pretty much set up to win next turn. Outside of any, like, craziness, right? This is 32 damage next turn, so... Maybe I just play these to fuel the Denathrius in case there's, you know, in case a board clear and that matters somehow, right? Some healing to go with it. Might be a better line here. 4 extra damage by summoning them, basically. I don't think there's too much risk in losing them. I am kind of out of stuff, so that I guess that would be the biggest risk, but if they like clear and somehow healed out of range of Denathrius. I don't know how you do all that, but it's not impossible, I guess. I have an extra vault. I do, but this vault literally didn't do anything this turn, I guess. Well, it did pump up the next ones, I suppose, but didn't actually make any extra stuff right now, right? Oh, that's a little bit of healing, but surely that's not enough, right? It's only 8 heal. Not even close to enough. Not even close. Do you kill the higher health or the bigger threat? Oh, I actually needed enough board space. Oh, no. Boo, get out of here! I'm concentrating! I don't have enough board space, boo! Maybe I just have lethal anyway. I don't think I need to. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I thought you were gonna ruin everything! What are you looking at me? Oh, you're trying to see your hands? They don't think you're real. Ooh! You feel warm. You feel clammy and stinky. Stinky. Feel stinky. Ow! Finally got it on camera. Royal Gift. I mean, we have had a shocking number of pretty wide boards, but at the same time, do we really need that? Fangs, I kind of like some healing. There are some matchups where that's nice. Being able to kill off my own minions also seems like it has been potentially useful in many times. I think we take this. Yeah, this is good. Okay. They don't think you're real. It's true.
Stormpike versus Sir Finley.
Stand aside, being. It is time to save the world.
This battlefield will be mine.
Oh goodness, that is a hand. I don't need that. I think we might keep these, but I'm worried about this a little bit, right? Is this another Murloc guy? How do I beat Murloc guys? I mean, Relic helps to keep up with one wave of Murlocs. This Relic, I can coin into it on turn 4. Hero power on 2. Find something to do on 3. Okay, we're gonna try this. I'm worried that this is a little bit greedy, but at the same time, it might be very, very important. I don't know yet. Ooh, that's spicy too. Okay, we might be playing that on turn 2 instead to get out ahead of the Murlocs again, right? It depends on if they play a Murloc on 1 or not. Do they play a Murloc on turn 1? They do. Okay. Does this clear that guy? I don't know how this works. It doesn't clear him, dude. That's annoying. That's annoying, bro. Bro! That's so annoying. Reborn is different than Death Rattle. I think it works against Death Rattles, right? I think it's a little different. Bacon Spaceman, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. I have indeed seen the new BG stuff, yeah. I made a big long video about it, in fact. Oh, hey. Okay. Interesting.
I need a plan.
We have a real like sequencing dilemma here. Like, clearly this could just snipe the war leader. If that happened, I think I'd be okay with just making this play. I think I'm gonna go Phantasms here to make this bigger so that it hits more targets in a better way next turn. This is, you know, in some ways not great because obviously, you know, this is contested a little bit, but at the same time, like, this now murders at least 2 Murlocs next turn. I can play a henchman with it, right? So I stay a little bit better on curve, and this might just help me get out ahead enough too. You know, we aren't as worried about things like infinite value as compared to that last Murloc, right? This is more about tempo. So I'm, because Goggles versus Ladle, right? Or not Ladle, versus Signet. So I think I have to go pretty fast here. We are also lining up for this to be pumped by the Vault, which is basically going to be an enormous swing turn that turn. Okay, this being bigger might help. I think surely they trade down here a little, right? But we're gonna get the board back 100%. This goes to 1, this goes to 2. We'll just trade back here and... Oh, they go face. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I don't have any value trades except if I kill the war leader first, I can value trade here. I don't know. Let's just go. There are scenarios where this goes. Like, I can't really isolate for a better trade, right? Because I need to hit the war leader. I guess I can hit here once. But then that's the same difference. No. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Who cares? It is hit here, here, here. Ah. Okay. Whatever. Oh, that works too. Oh, I forgot that's a 1-3. That's actually even better. That's actually the best roll. That was what I wanted. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I forgot that Mermy was getting debuffed as well. No, that was actually exact. Both of them allowed me a value trade, but that was the better outcome. Perfect, perfect. Excellent, excellent work. Good job, Relic. Okay. 2-2 here, we can probably take care of. The 4-4 is an awkward shape, unfortunately, right now, though. You may have to leave that one up for a minute. Oh, not a Murloc. That must have been a buff then, maybe? Interesting. Do I really need the Piloted Reaper here, or can I afford to hero power and take the roll? I think I really need it. I don't think I want to take the risk here. 2 4-attack minions is pretty valuable here. Playing this always next turn, it's going to draw me a billion things. Going to have a lot of really cheap plays. I'm just going to play it. Because if I hit this and I miss, I think I give up too much tempo. Again, we're fighting against goggles, right? So I have to go for high tempo plays. And I think we kill Murlocs too, by the way. Because I think if I fall too far behind on Murlocs on board, we have problems against, like, everything is awesome or whatever the buff is. Every one that I kill is a pretty significant one. So basically drawing a bunch of free cards here. Not all will be free, but most will be. Many will be, let's say. We have not hero powered once. This is the first game, I think, the entire time we have not really hero powered yet. It's kind of wild. I don't think we did anyway, did we? I don't think so. Hunter, okay. It's pretty big. Alright, let's see where this goes. We don't want Relic Vaults. Eldraki's solid. Okay, we can work with that. Mothership for 0 is insane. Dude, this is so gross. We want this to die, right? So let's trade it in. We want more stuff on board here. Do we want this one to die? Maybe a little less, right? Maybe not. Maybe we're okay with this one being a little stickier. I adhere to that logic anyway. Having some sticky stuff seems important. Slightly better against Flurgles. I mean, slightly, you know, not much, but a little better technically, probably. There is something up here, though, that's been stuck forever. They're not getting any goggles values. Like, what is that card? Oh, it's the Rune Spear. Okay, finally. Well, that's, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. It's not great for 6 mana, is it? But I'm curious, like a board clear, you know, I guess a devolve here, some kind of primordial wave effect would be pretty sick. I really don't have any good plays, by the way. I'm sort of stuck here. It's just dead though. 8, 13. Hit here, we got what, 7, 8, and 9. So actually not a lethal yet, dude. Man. Oh, I hate this turn, right? It's not a good turn.
I need a plan.
I just really don't want to get rid of my Denathrius, do I? I think it's too risky. I think he's actually a really, really good finisher still, so I think that means, unfortunately, we have to take a little bit of a dead turn here. Pretty weak turn. Probably actually one of the weakest turns we've had yet. I don't want to overtrade here, right? You don't want to overtrade, but at the same time, I don't want to leave too much lingering behind either, because I worry about evolve risks. I worry about losing my board and falling too far behind. I think I can trust the Nathrius and the Owl quite a bit. Owl currently is the rightmost minion, actually, so there is a world where I could maybe summon an Owl and get it to die on a trade and deal damage, right? So we got to keep that in mind. Gaia, wow, that's sick for Bandersmosh. That's awesome, dude. What a roll here. Wind Fury, the rush guy too. That's gonna eat through my imps, man. And this guy too. Yeah, hit that, please. It's gonna die anyway. Please. Oh, I guess they're testing. Yeah, that makes sense. Fine for me though. We had nothing, you fool. I'm gonna need another Relic of Dimensions, I think, man. This is something that does kill the Owl though, so depending on board shape here, we might have some lethal setups. I don't know what's gonna be left or not. All right, let's just have to see, but okay. Not the best shape. I mean, these are 3. Trading that off, I don't know if that's... Yeah, they actually do fully clear here. It's not a lethal though, right? The ambush, even if the Owl dies, which it does, only some of the time. Yeah, not a lethal yet. Oh man, is this turn, could it be any worse? Could this turn be any worse? Am I ever dead? 6, 8, 12? Shoot. Oh, we are drawing air, by the way. My God. I mean, the Owl is not lethal, right? It's just not lethal usually. So I don't think we go for Owl. I think we have set up for Denathrius next turn. I mean, I play Owl now, but not Rending Ambush Owl. Let me clarify. I think we just have to try to play for Denathrius next turn. I think I have plenty of board space to just play this out for free too, in case it matters. I think we could be dead though, right? I think there's a real risk we're dead. There could be some buffs. The Wind Fury alone adds 6 damage. I didn't really double check all the math with Wind Fury, but we're very, very close to being dead. So this is kind of dire straits here. 4 and 7 is 11 and 3 is 14. This adds another 2. Which is 16, and this adds another 6. This attacks again is 16 is 22. 22. They need 2 damage only here to kill me. So the Rune Spear could buff. They could have, you know, I don't know. Wasn't he lethal at 24? I think he only has 22 based on my math. Are you talking about Denathrius? He was 8 mana last turn. I just discounted him. Oh, that's lethal. They got it. Wow. Oh, nope, they missed it. They threw. They had it and then threw. I think that was lethal. I think they just needed 2 based on our math, right? Sure would have been nice if that hit face, man. So now we have to play this and hope it wins. I mean, clearing is probably sufficient at this stage, right? I think we'll probably be okay if they just clear. If he just clears and nothing else is okay too. Good lethal, but it's very unlikely, right? I haven't checked, but it's probably gonna die pretty easily to the 1/1s, unfortunately. 2! Down to 2, dude. Oh man, that's sad. Okay. I don't want to play this because it doesn't really help. Next turn again is really weak, unfortunately. I'm back to full life though, so I have some time to find 2 damage here. That said, it's not like it's inherently easy for me to deal 2 to the face. I just have to get a sticky enough board or whatever. But we'll take the fact that we're not dead, right? That's a good bonus since we were supposed to be. I'll take this extra reprieve here, a few extra turns maybe. Oh, that's not a damage spell, is it? Oh, okay. Was that available as well? I guess they didn't have a Murloc aboard there, but man, it feels like they maybe could have easily gotten another 2 damage that way as well. I don't know. I feel like they're maybe not thinking about this as a face option very, very regularly. Oh, that's a fun little sneaky little play. Bonus damage, dude. That's cool. Oh, these cards suck, dude. Rending Ambush, I mean, kind of backfires, doesn't give me Reborn, right? It's not very good. Dude, I need a Relic of Dimensions bad. Real bad. His hand is just absolute garbage. God knows I'll draw my 14th Relic Vault instead. Is there any other card that's good enough? I mean, maybe Claw Machine's pretty good. That's like, we get basically a few bodies out of that by itself. I mean, there's a world where maybe this is sticky enough. I didn't really double check all the math, but I'm assuming between Wind Furies and things, like, they'll have plenty of ways to get through all this. Seems like the War Leader certainly doesn't hurt. So we'll see. Forge Fiend would be okay. I don't think it'd ever be enough. I mean, it would buy me time. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Do they have enough attacks left? This might have made all the difference here. I didn't actually check. I only need a 1/2, right? But this has 2 more bodies. Are we gonna get there? Oh my god, another great trader though. Jeez. I don't know what hasn't attacked. This hasn't attacked yet. This hasn't attacked yet either, right? So they're still fine. Yeah, they're gonna get there. Oh. There it is, okay. Yeah, Claw Machine, certainly a Relic Vault, or Relic of Dimensions. Fangs? God, dude. Can Fangs go face? I mean, you kind of assume it has to be the War Leader, right? This is a lot of damage too, but anything could get Wind Fury, so that's not really an advantage. Kind of just has to be here. I think it's mandatory here too. We're kind of out of time, so this is 10, 20, 26, 29. I mean, again, technically not dead, but how do I find 2 damage to face? I really don't have any face damage. I need Relic of Dimensions into like Forge Fiend, Reveler, Claw Machine, or some loop like that, I guess. Phantasms will be too slow at this point. We actually do need literally specifically healing and rush cards. Oh, that's lethal for sure, right? That's insane damage here. It's got to be almost lethal itself. Man, we just drew so dead this game. I don't know if we had a path out of this one. Like we literally already should have lost number 1, right? They missed lethal, but I think, pretty sure. I don't know that there was an angle out of this one. Was there a different line we could have taken it better? Like maybe I could have saved the Denathrius, but we were so close to that on board. I don't think that makes sense. Ooh, Zymox finally. Nice. Another Relic Vault, though, I am not excited about. I wish I could trade in all of these for actual relics. Yeah, I don't remember a turn where I felt like I had that game coming back my way, right? They got a couple good, sort of, what was that? Oh, the Colossal, the Gaia really swung the game, right? Hitting the Gaia off the Bandersmash was pretty insane. That really pulled things back, I think. Normally you'd keep Vandar, but with the Razor Boar in the deck, I don't think we can, right? I think it's too risky that it's just a 4/4, right? We have to do better. The odds of drawing a Razor Boar are so slim. Oh, this hand is terrible again, dude. This Rending Ambush has been awful. It's just not useful, right? Oh, I think we're done, guys. This is scary. I need some really, really powerful plays and currently have 0. Okay, Relic's a little more powerful, but still not really enough. It's just small minions right now. But if I get a good chain of Relics, certainly this could be the swing we need. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we're gonna get some board here. It's obviously not a great board against this minion. This minion literally eats the entire board, but I can Vampiric Fangs that minion. That's not a big deal. It's the next little waves of stuff that I have to be thinking about. Plus, I just want activations for this to be insane, right? Yeah, I think we actually will just Vampiric Fangs already. One of these, they're really nice. Hero power starts to look a little juicier when you've got a claw machine up for, because that's just so nice, right? Guaranteed to hit as well, so yeah. Claw machine changes our math because it's just so good at trading into 3/6s. This is gonna be a healing check game though, right? Already a lot of damage going face. I mean, they don't have double damage, so that helps, but still a little nerve-wracking. Oh my god, just all relics. They're gonna get like all relics. it's all, they're gonna get offered relic vaults every time. Be like, wait, he can't have relic vaults in hand and in deck, and like it's not 3 relic vaults. Can't be 3 relic vaults. Nonsense. Oh my god, dude. Dude, they're doing an excellent job. They nailed it! In duels, that's so hard. Wow, good for them. I'm not even salty. That's just impressive. That's insane, dude. Oh, this is still guaranteed again. Nice. We can net a discount here. Cool. I'm not salty at all, dude. That's impressive. Maybe if I say I'm not salty enough times, you guys will believe me. Maybe they'll believe me. Mothership's really good. I did actually create a bit of a problem here where I don't have hand space anymore due to the dude, so I don't know. We may have to make a different line than the relic here. Actually, Rending Ambush is not bad. Normally you don't love it because you lose the reborn, but oh, I don't have mana for that either though. Jeez. Okay, scratch that plan. Dude, they're getting really, really good tempo off these 3/6s right now. Yeah, I mean, I think I got to do this and play a two mana guy. I don't know, man. It's not perfect by any means. I think I like this dying, maybe. I don't know, actually. Now that I think about it more. It's not gonna die, so that's fine. Oh, we're taking so much damage. I just healed a ton too, right? So, okay. The motherships just aren't good against these really because you want them dying, kind of. Oh no, what is this? Oh my god. I think this has got to be a Rending Ambush now. Just to clear as much as possible. Aldraki could be good. We lose Reborn here, but I just need big minions, right? It's just, and I need to empty my hand too, so. Let's try this. I should have attacked first, I guess, in hindsight. Shh. Shh. Just shh. Shh. I guess this died to everything except the 2/4. You know, there's an argument I could trade the 2/4 value trade, but why, right? I don't think we need to value trade, so probably better to do it this way. Oh my god, are they really going face just even more? I have an Aldraki. Is that enough here to keep me alive? No, I'm almost dead, literally on board, right? Oh my god, man, Crick! They went for the minion for the final hit there. That's kind of wild. Huh. Well, I can't play Aldraki and Relic of Dimensions anyway. So think we definitely want to use this guy.
Where's their weak point?
I don't know. This only hits 4 times, and the front half never clears a minion, so we're not actually going to be clearing stuff here, right? I mean, is this just better on average? Is 6 health enough, right?
Time to dilly-dally!
I think I gotta play an Aldraki, I don't know. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Dead. They only need 2 damage. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Should I have hit the 3-6? The 3-4 and the 3-6 were basically the same, but I didn't get frozen if I hit the 3-6, right? So I should have hit the... Well, I don't know. Minion gets frozen alternatively. Just don't know if there's any way out of that. The crazy aggro 3-6s, you know? Like, how do you beat that? A Blood Moon... I mean, our hand wasn't exactly ideal. They just had 8 to the face, chilling the whole time too, by the way. Literally chilling. That's a good meme. That's a good meme. Why not trade an elemental? I literally just explained that. It's a debate between... Because the breakpoints meant that I never cleared all minions with a relic, right? Because the 4 health minions... Well, I don't know. Is that true, actually? Let me think. Well, there was 1-1-3, 2 3-4s, and a 3-6. If I hit the 3-6, I could hit a 3 to a 3-4 always. And a 1-3. No, I don't know. Maybe that's not right. It didn't matter. We were dead anyway to the 8 damage, right? The healing was not enough. But... Yeah, but I didn't want minions frozen. I need to have counter pressure to win somehow. You know, if I freeze minions, I'm even more sticky there. I don't know. Just I don't know that there was an out. Those last 2 games felt kind of unwinnable in some ways. I'm sure there were small things we could have done to optimize, but I don't know that there was any hope really in either game. Like trying to trust the relics might be the one approach, but it's just those 3-6s are just endless, right? It's just an endless army of dudes. Another one of the passives, I think, is just too consistent, you know? Like the one we played. Freeze. Too consistent, right? Just too many consistent treasures. All right, so that was a good run, though. That was a fun little run. I might put that on YouTube. Pretty long run. Good to see that deck in action for sure. Had some highlight moments, absolutely. So we'll see if that's YouTube worthy. Winning 6 in a row is fun. I hate losing 2 in a row. That's kind of blah, but it's all right. As long as they don't feel too unlosable. I do feel like the games we lost were pretty close, though, across the board. Even the first game, too, was pretty close. That Nathria being at 2 life. I wonder if there was some way to get that game back. Pretty tough. Anyway, we're going to mix it up here. We got a few things I wanted to do. There were a few decks popping up I wanted to try out. Specifically, first and foremost, I wanted to try this one, because I haven't got to play a lot of Rogue this expansion. And this looked like a really fun Rogue list, actually. And it was played to top 100 legend by Glory. Glory is, or probably safer to say played at. You never really know if they played it to a legend level, but Glory Rogue. Whoopsie. This is like my kind of Rogue list, right? Like not the crazy miracle-y stuff, not crazy aggressive bomb stuff. This is... certainly running some of the tempo cards of Edwin and so on. Like there's stuff here that's faster, of course, but also there's Denathrius and Tess and, you know, Ashara, Theatar, big cards as well, right? Big cards as well. So I wanted to give this one a shot, but first I'm going to take a pee break. So give me 1 minute and I will be right back. All right. Glory Rogue. Let's give this a shot. Glory Rogue. Renathal Rogue. What am I gonna focus on in this deck? What's the thumbnail gonna be, guys? Murloc Holmes, maybe. I haven't had a Murloc Holmes thumbnail yet. That'll be fun. Do I have any spicy runestones to give away? Oh boy. Here we go again. It's Runestone chat with Regis. They call me Runestone Regis. Good old Runestone Regis. All right, mulligans in this deck. I don't know. Reconnaissance definitely makes some sense to me. There's some thief package things going on. Shadow Step seems a little early. Prep seems a little early to know what to use these for, Red. I think we want just stuff to play more so. Shroud is a good stuff to play kind of card. Fill some mana here. Clearly this deck can win a few different ways. Test value, you've got some tempo stuff with Knowles, you've got Denathrius pop-offs, you've got no Bran on the list with the Denathrius, interestingly. You got Stash pop-offs, you got Theatar steals, you got Swift Scale with Jackpot shenanigans, right? There's a few different approaches to winning with this deck, which is why I like these kinds of decks, right? It's always really fun to find 27 different ways to win games, right? It's nice when it does a little bit of everything and take each game a little bit differently, potentially. I enjoy this style of play so much. I do not enjoy far watch posts as much. Yeah, I mean, this makes the null cheap enough for me, right? I think we're happy here. Null would be cheaper if not for the thing itself. Front lines. No, right, we can't. Door is fine. Door actually oh no, it didn't matter. Okay. Oh dude, this skin is so sick, dude. I love this skin. One of the better rogue skins. I love the coloring. Like really nice dark colors for rogue. Looks good always, I think. Alrighty. No, not yet. It's fine. Greymane in hand. Okay. I need a list of Greymane cards. Please, chat. Start tracking cards for me, chat. Anytime, anytime. Please tell me what cards are going to be there. I need your help. Shadowed Spirit is interesting. Playable soon, I like. Mountain Bear definitely a little better off the tests and the stash and stuff, but a little harder to commit to. Mountain Bear is pretty nice against the army of dudes and stuff too, though. Although not maybe it's good against big spells. Things like Potion of Polymorph. I don't know how quickly I need to play this game, right? That's going to be probably the check here more than anything else. Meta, I do like as a kind of long-term value proposition, right? Lots of potential value over time. Priest cards everywhere, dude. And metas can definitely do some crazy stuff with tests too, like try to ping me down with your Varden and you can't because I've got 5 metas on board, right? That sort of thing. That could be a really cool sequence to get to.
No waves can sink this ship.
Okay. Hero power finally decent. Somehow we are not infused yet. When do we play Theatar, guys? I don't know, man. It's a great question I don't know the answer to. I think not yet. Not yet, right? There's not a lot of stuff in hand. I would like to dump these cheap spells, by the way, for sorceress turns. Like these may get sorceress right now. When do you play the Theatar? I don't know. I mean, this card's been chilling for a long time. So this could be a high cost spell, could be, you know, big payoff card, Dawn Grasp. Maybe it's next turn to try to snipe like a Dawn Grasp or something. I don't hate that. I can give up maybe a temporary spell. How does that work if you give up a temporary spell? Does anybody know how that works? Could try to at least. Called it. I don't know if Dawn Grasp is actually better than Bran or not. No, I snap grabbed that, but I'm not sure actually that was correct. I gotta think about that. Scabs for Drake Fires later might be really good. What do you guys think? Dawn Grasp is, you know, more long-term pressure, but Bran is potentially like Denathrius scary stuff. I mean, this is more of a big spell list though, right? Are they running Denathrius as well? I don't think the Bran's for the Denathrius in this case. And as you can see, yeah, it worked out nicely. Okay. So if I become Dawn Grasp, I never know how this works. If I become Dawn Grasp, Tess will like replay a Scabs, for instance, right? If I play Scabs first and then I play Dawn Grasp, Tess will replay all my rogue cards and
I wonder.
well, I want to play Dawn Grasp and then Scabs and then Tess maybe into Dawn Grasp again, right? Don't we like that a little better? Is that the moral of the story here? I don't actually know, guys. Not worth it again? Probably not. Probably better on Tess, right? Edwin or Door while we've got stuff on board, I guess. Fear not. Okay. What do you guys think? Which way should I go? Dawn Grasp into Scabs into Tess to get like do I want to be a mage or a rogue when I play Tess, I guess is the question, right? Currently I certainly get more value out of rogue cards, but you know, it's just like a bunch of random minions and stuff. It's probably not like really powerful plays or anything, right? It's just kind of random stuff. Dawn Grasp also probably currently does not really do a lot for me. Until I get a jackpot, there's unlikely to be a ton of big Dawn Grasp payoffs. So let's just for now kind of wait. Oh man, that sucks. I mean, I'm gonna do this now and just Shadow Step with a free Shadow Step, right? Why not? Does it hurt anything? I think I get a Meta and a dude at least, right? So the Shadow Step's free. Might as well. I have, dude, I can make so many of these. My God. Dude, I have so many Metas. Oh man, I love it. Okay, that's fun. I mean, the Dawn Grasp and the Scabs isn't like they replay the battle cries anyway for the Tess action, right? So I think I'm better off playing Tess while I'm Dawn Grasp. So I should actually go Scabs, Dawn Grasp, Tess to maximize armor gain, right? Oh, interesting. This may not matter at all. I mean, I'm thinking I'm just making another Tess right now, right? Tess as Dawn Grasp can bounce back Tess. That's true. I mean, I'd have to play on an empty board for that to work especially well. All right, I'm just gonna do this for now and get some hero powers. I don't know. We actually have shadow spells though, so I need to be mindful of Shadow Step here. So I don't really want to get Shadow Stepped. Nah, screw it. I'm going for a board again. It's fine. It's fine. I've got even more incoming, right? It's fine. This works great. It's totally fine. This is a good plan. We hit for 8 and make more priest minions. Rune, all right. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, the first spell. It doesn't even tease me. It doesn't even give me time to hope. Wow. So frustrating. Clumsy burns, okay. Rune again? Wait, what? What off the Ice Blood Tower? Oh, that's that Arcane Overflow whiffed. That's nice. Okay. That wasn't too bad actually. The second rune there didn't really do a lot. Hey, Mita's right back. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna I guess.
Easy, child. You are safe now.
I really don't know how to play this, to be honest. There's just a lot of choices. I kind of want to wait to play the Dawngrasp until I go for jackpots, right? I think I'm gonna take my time here, honestly. Is that a counter spell? If it is, we have no hurry, right? We're just chilling. I'm just making boards, whatever. Do your thing.
My hand is full.
Oh! They did have the Castle Nathria, but they don't anymore. That's a great burn. Okay, this game's a delight. Shitty start's really good. It's a great start. Kind of perfect. Breakfire's really good. Onyxia's really good. Okay. Screw you then. We got ourselves a Rune Gamer. Runestone Gamer even. Wow, Runestones, dude. Coin. Sanctum. Okay, can live with that. It's really not too bad. Oh my god, another Drakefire. Kind of locked out their board though, right? So this is the Scab's turn 100%. Not even up for debate. We'll test face again here, I think. Okay. This doesn't interact with anything, so this is not a problem. Board space wise, actually, hand space wise, let's throw. Well, no, we have 8 left. That's fine. Can test a counterspell though, just see what's up. Not a counterspell. Whoa, okay. So probably runes and I don't know, one of these two. Not sure which. Well, this works out from a hand spice standpoint anyway, right? Anything I want to play here? I don't need to play Edwin. I don't need to play spells. We're chilling. We're chilling. Okay. Getting to that's a good burn too. Wow, getting to replay the meta here is actually pretty legit. Extra test bodies, right? Extra metas for tests. I mean, they're running out of stuff to do, right? We've kind of ended their 2 late game win conditions because we've killed both the Nathrius and Dawngrasp, so those aren't problems anymore. Stealth minions here, dipping and dodging and ducking and diving. I love it. Oh, dude, that's gonna hit my face. Dang. Oh, shoot. Coin burns a card, eh? Dang. Cool. More runes. You love to see it. So let's test if this is Oasis Ally, I suppose. And it was explosive runes. Okay. That's fine. Sadly, these guys are a bit worse, but not that bad still. Okay, so that's Visage, interestingly. Slice and dice. All right, I think we're chilling here. I don't really want to give them a Visage, of course. I'm hoping they, you know, play a minion I can hit instead. My health is getting low, but I don't think they have a ton of burst damage, right? Like I said, we ripped through their burst damage. Dawn Grasp and Denathrius threw their burst damage out, so I think we're chilling. I mean, if we get desperate, we can play a Denathrius. He's pretty jacked up at this stage. It's gonna be pretty hard to get this to lethal anyway. Oh god. Okay, perfect. Oh god, dude. When your life flashes before your eyes, am I right? Oh boy. They have another Drake Fire. Man, I thought we got through all those. I guess not. Okay, cool. I mean, is this the Denathrius still? Just like, why not? You know, one of those why not kind of plays. Guess we could take a look at the jackpot first. I mean, how much bigger is he really going to get? I think is the question, right? Okay, well, those didn't help the Dawn Grasp at all, unfortunately. I mean, I guess we do have the Kel'Thuzad is still a Wink Edition, by the way. I'm thinking about Kel'Thuzad. Could maybe try to front lines their Kel'Thuzad.
Hold on. I'm getting
I feel like I lose out on this front lines way too often, though, and I leave myself basically screwed. I think I might Denathrius Shadow Step Denathrius, guys. Is that crazy? Like, why not? Why not, man? Like, what else am I gonna Shadow Step? Does he keep the... He transforms, so he keeps the infused, right? He doesn't lose it. I think this is correct. Yeah, he keeps it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of dig it. I think that's actually a pretty cool play. That's better than Tess. Sometimes, you know, it depends on kind of the game state and stuff. It's not always better, but I think it gives me a lot of interesting potential for later. It does kind of show the hand of the opponent, to be fair. Like, they kind of know what's up now, but that's okay. I mean, Tess is still not, like, nuts, right? Still not nuts. I would play a front lines if I had a trickster to go with it, right?
What should I order?
Yeah, I can play the hero card and Tess at the same time. I don't know if that's something I want to do right now, but yeah, absolutely a possibility. What's the deal, dude? Why does this keep happening? I don't understand.
What should I order?
I'm really frustrated by these rolls, man. Like, these are garbage cards. Okay, we'll play you. That was a good play, actually. This is a lot of stuff, so. Should have played that first.
You are safe now.
Okay, two more metas, I guess. Okay, I don't know. Lost a Knoll, whatever, that's fine. Ruin again, okay. These games, dude. These games are just absolutely obscene. Like, who plays these? Like, dude, it's so gross. It's so gross how many freaking... I don't know what rune number we're on. Is this only number 3? No, because he played like 2 or 3 parrots too, right? I don't know. Oh, Theater burned. Okay, that's a big deal. This guy has burned a lot of really good cards. Unfortunately, Ignite is... I didn't think about Ignite is kind of a Wink Edition, right? That's... Oh my god, he is burning through so many cards. That's beautiful. Ignite, definitely a little bit of a Wink Edition. I don't know that Ignite beats an endless army of metas, but still something to think about for sure. Is this finally the Vengeful Visage minion? Can I give them a 4/3, right? I don't see why not. Just hit the 2/2. Visage a 4/3. I mean, it's like damage, but I actually have some healing. As long as I don't Garden's Grace it first, you know.
I'm getting inspiration.
See what we find here. Ooh, Trickster Frontlines is really intriguing, actually. I might be able to snipe one of their power plays. I'm really curious to try this. I have mana left to react if it goes very poorly. Well, I kind of got some of their power plays, but not really. Like this is, you know, sort of a power play, but not a great one.
Echoes in the darkness.
Okay, I don't need to go face. We'll just win long, right? So just clear stuff. Okay. I really wanted the potential Kel'Thuzad. Do they have Kel'Thuzad in here? It'd be pretty dang greedy, but I mean, they are running, you know, locations at least. Face? Getting ready to reset for a board, I guess. Yeah. Make sure nothing bad happens here. Another dude. Dude, he always freezes the Mitas. Always. Every time the Mitas get frozen. This is up to 3 off random wildfires, I think, now too. It's always the Mitas. That's really good. I guess that did take care of a lot of their board too, though. I don't know. It's not bad, maybe. Nathria is still looking good if they go face hard. I mean, what does this have, by the way? I don't even know what's left in this. Like, what if I played any? Most of the spells I played weren't typed, right? Like frontline, Garden's Grace, you don't want to play anyway with Dawngrasp. Too risky, I think. Too risky. But this might be a good turn actually to play Dawngrasp. Do I play the test with it? I think is the question. Oh, that ignited his own minion. Okay. I don't think I do, especially if Mita's out.
Rest easy, child. You are safe now.
This feels like a contraband stash again to me, but I want to test with prep for that counter spell, right? I mean, is this worth doing again, by the way? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm worried about the oh god, I forgot about. Okay, I did it anyway, of course. Oh, interesting. Hello, Mr. Mordresh.
You are safe.
Aren't you a spicy little guy to get? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I was getting ready to say, I don't know if I want to play all the rogue cards because they're going to kill me from card draw, I worry. Like, I don't know. Fatigue actually becomes a relevant play now, too. I got to be careful with the tests. I don't want a bunch of stuff, you know, a bunch of random stuff. Okay, so he's maybe sitting on this for a while to get a tin drop, yeah. I mean, hopefully this army of Mitas is enough to beat the Ignites, right? Like, surely we'll get to a stage of the game where he's igniting every turn and I'm meeting times like 4 every turn, right? Also, maybe just Denathrius lethals are possible at some point too after all the Mitas. Like, there's some point where this all works out. Dude, this stupid Iceblood is really juicing up those Ignites, man. Really juicing them. I honestly never know what to play, man. We have so many choices here. I don't think I can give them a Mita, though, for the record. I just want to Frostbite this. It's just, like, I don't want to attack face, right, until... Nah, let's save this. It may not line up later, but at the same time... Well, if I'm going to kill this anyway, never mind. Let's do it. Oh, that one can't attack yet. Oh, okay. It's frozen. It's hard to see the freezing animation, guys. Give me a break. Okay. I don't know when to go face because I never have any other minions except Mitas. I just don't want to give them an endless Mita, right? Because that's like 4 healing on repeat. I just don't need them to have. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Well, not that good, I guess. Killing Mitas just kind of gives me more Mitas half the time, right? So if I were them, I might just leave that alive. 26 on the Nathria. So he's getting close, by the way. 5 damage ignite. All right. Mitas definitely outpace a 5 damage ignite. There's no question about that.
Rest easy, child.
Rest easy, child. Do I just use a Garden's Grace, by the way? Like, again, I can't use it to hit face, but I can use it to clear the board here. Okay. Oh, he burned the ignite. Oh, I didn't even realize. Was there 2 looping or was there 1 looping? I think there were 2 looping, but that still helps, right? That's still okay. I'll take it. So this is where they finally play Drakefire Amulets, as they've been cycling for 35 minutes, right? Oh, that's really risky. Oh, it was 12. They had to. Okay, I was gonna say you normally want to pick your targets, but that one was I guess that was increased cost off. Oh, it was 12 because of the spell we played. That's right. Okay. Oh! Yes! Good God, dude! Ah! That was the never-ending Hearthstone game. But pretty cool how deep we went, you know? It's crazy how many cards they burned, right? They burned Denathrius, they burned Theatar, and they burned Ignite. They just could not, like, get stuff out of hand fast enough, which I'm going to pretend was us. You know, we put enough pressure out there that they just could not handle it, you know? 26-minute, 19-turn game, though, dude. Crazy. Crazy game. Fun. Fun.
Tavish versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You won't be taking my treasures.
I have no idea how to play this deck, dude. All right, Noel seems fine.
I see you've brought guests.
Okay, let's wait. Renathal Hunter, Renathal Rogue. Who can win? Mill Regis. Oh, that's good for me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Lightning Bolt's a little weird with Overload, but at the same time, Relic does nothing for me, and I don't think Garrote's really that useful for us either, so seems fine. We're Rogue. Are you excited for my sub? I'm so excited, Seth. Thank you. Oh my God, wait. Seth Good Time and Seth High. You guys both subbed simultaneously. Are you connected in some way? Seth Good Time with a 2-year sub and Seth High with the 5 months. That is... How did you guys sequence that up, man? Sync it up. How did you sync that up? That's wild. The power of Seth? Do you guys have like some kind of dark magic I don't know about? I think I need Knowles, right? I think the tempo is pretty useful. We can get value here. I mean, of course I could maybe get a Knoll, to be fair, but the Nathrius, I just don't think that's a problem I can think about just yet. I think we gotta wait a minute on that problem. Solve the board problems first against Hunter. Hunter is a deck that can definitely go to the mid and late game. This kind of Hunter anyway, this more beastie Hunter, so it's not as if this plan works forever, but like we may need an Athreus later, but for now let's not fall too far behind. because an early Hydralodon or something could murder us. Tess is not good yet. Of course, we need better plays for Tess. Reconnaissance in particular, I think, is the best Tess fuel. Of course, Jackpot's good too. Theatar, I mean, they did just track into something, although they're playing it immediately. Theatar, there's a card here. It's been in hand. These both have been in hand a while. Might be high cost cards we could disrupt fairly easily, I guess. Discount on a Knoll here is pretty intriguing too. I don't have a lot of cards I'd love to give them. I guess maybe the Lightning Bolt or the Maestro would be okay. I think Shadow Step's a little risky to give away with Tess in hand. Yeah, I think Tavish is definitely... I mean, it's weird, right? Hydralodon is a problem, but it's not a problem yet, and... Tavish is a long-term problem. Hydralodon is a immediate problem. It's kind of debatable which of those might be more problematic for us, but... Shadow Step Hydralodon seems a little scary. Let's just give them the Lightning Bolt. I mean, the stash, I guess, is completely useless to them, and so far it's pretty useless to us. Maybe stash is the play. How are they going to use this? They can't use this, right? Yeah, I think that makes that a dead card. I like that. You know, I could Shadow Step the Theatar for next turn. How often do they kill it, though? Let's be greedy and see, because taking a Hydralodon would be nice, for sure. But, oh, it's already 5 mana. I'm dumb. Can't take the Hydralodon. Forget that plan. That plan is gone. Screw that plan, guys. Didn't happen. But Tavish is at least a good backup here. Tavish also helped me replay rogue cards with Tess, which is really nice. Man, we needed this to be a different order. I needed Explosive Trap first to melt away the 3/1s and then a better play, because Freezing Trap here just really does nothing. Maneuvers kind of does nothing too. Let's take the Ice Trap for now. Explosive Trap's weird, right? Like it obviously all it does is buy me a turn. Am I okay with it buying me a turn, right? And damaging the Hydralodon, I guess, as well. Becomes killable off Lightning Bolt. Or I guess Knolls and stuff too. Yeah, I guess it makes it a little easier to kill, despite kind of feeding out the board even more. It's weird. It's simultaneously good and bad. I wish that order had been different, right? If I'd gotten the trap first, I could have freezing trapped the Hydralodon perhaps to a compelling way, but even then that doesn't really help though. I don't know. There's not really a good answer to this. Is the takeaway? You're just kind of in a holding pattern, I think. Good news is the board is locked, so it may limit their turn because I have the Ice Trap on the other side of it. Oh, they have the Contraband stash to proc the Ice Trap, of course. It's all falling apart, guys. It's all falling apart. All right, so Tess now is replaying rogue cards, right? Which I think is actually going to be pretty useful for us. Hopefully we can kill enough of the Hydralodon stuff here to feel safe-ish while redeveloping and recovering later, right? What do I actually even have? Not that many things. Really just Knolls, I guess? Man, Knolls suck. Conjurement Stash kind of does the same thing, but I could maybe get time to do other things. Lightning Bolt here, Stash. I like this turn a little better. We're not dead, right? So it's kind of the same thing as Tess, but it gives you more options. I guess. I mean, this is a good turn, right? It's a good turn. We get some Knolls, right? Oh no, I only got 5, so I didn't get any Knolls. Still good though, still good. Oh, whoa, baby. Okay, those are nice. Yeah, the double overload does hurt a little though, because I can't immediately test. I think we'll be okay. We're only taking 12 here. Command is, you know, going to clear a couple things, hopefully, if they don't play like a bear. Oh, shoot. I jinxed it, dude. I jinxed it! I gotta be careful with overload a second time, right? It's gonna get bad if I'm not careful. Man, I don't know. We might die here. This is getting kind of hairy. Right, this is getting pretty dang hairy, dude. I'm not even on Denathrius yet. He's also just not good yet either. Oh, I'm pretty much dead, right? There's like king crushes and stuff later is the problem. If I'm not dead this turn, I will be soon. So it's. What do you do? Wow, Okani minion is really disruptive to me. I knew they had that too, though. Trading a little, okay. That buys me a turn, maybe in some magical land. How do I live, though? Krakatoa gets interrupted. I guess let's start here, and then we can maybe command if it's not. If it is... Can't play test, so I don't know what I'm playing. Oh, well, I can still play. Either way, command is playable here, I guess, right? So. Okay. Am I just dead on board though? I haven't mapped it out yet. 8, yeah, 10 dead on board. Okay. Well. That's cool, I guess. That's only 2 mana, I can't get that. Top deck Guff. Oh man, yeah, that'd be sick. Maybe they'll trade, right? They won't trade. They're hunters. They know better. They know better. Yeah, I don't know. That contraband stash. I really wish we'd gotten the knolls instead of like the tooths, right? I got like a tooth and I don't remember what, you know, like a lightning bolt and a tooth. If we'd gotten a couple knolls instead, they could have 2-for-1'd better. Like, a tooth kills one thing and leaves nothing behind. A knoll kills a thing and leaves a body behind for the future turn. So maybe it eats a return trade. Maybe it kills the second minion on the next turn. The knolls would have high rolled so much more for the contraband stash. So, I don't know. Little tough. We could have gone for the test, though, too, I think. I don't remember if we were overloaded. I don't think so. Tough turn, though. Tough turn.
Embrace the chaos.
Embrace the chaos. All right, if this is aggro-y druid, I might actually really need this extortion. And if it's not, of course, we can just trade it off fairly freely and start feeding our knolls. So I think this is worth keeping against druid. Eats a Trog, eats a Slither Spear, eats a whatever else as needed. Let's hang on to it here. Would rather be on coin this game, actually, I think. Yep, okay. Peasant. I'm unfortunately a little less, I can't prep this, right? I could maybe equip a weapon if I could have prepped that, but then there's extra trogs, so unfortunately just a little bit clunky. Next year we could prep the recon and hero power, though. I think giving them cards a little better than giving them bodies, right? I can maybe keep up with cards over time. If they get an early body swarm, I'm just dead. I'm just dead. So necessary evil here, maybe. Unfortunately, that's really good at shutting down our weapon, so that's annoying. I think we'll still prep this, though, in case I get a good minion here that's playable. You know, get a good Greybow or something. Gigafin for 6. Boy, that's a good recovery card, because I could Shadow Step it, too. Is it too slow, though? I don't know. I think I'm going to try, dude. Because that's 3 straight board clear turns. I don't think Egwin does enough right now. I'm gonna try. You know, I could easily get a good like bone spike or something here, you know, something nice. I don't know what it would be, but you know, whatever. Oh god, what is Noel at? I don't know, he's fine. Is he playable now? Yes, that's really nice. Okay. All right, not bad, not bad. Gigafin into Shadowstep, Gigafin into Scabs, right? That's gonna be a pretty sick sequence if I can get that far. I think with 40 health, I think we'll get that far, right? I don't think we're dead yet. I think we'll have time. And once we do that, right, like once we stabilize a Gigafin, I think the game will end. I think that'll be enough. On top of other plays later to follow it up and such, you know, I think we will stabilize in that case. So hero power here, worst case, I would love a tooth or something, right? Whatever it is. Jackpot could be cool, I guess. Let's see. Oh my. Okay. That's not bad. Suddenly I could actually afford to shadow step something else now, right? Because I have the turn 6, turn 7, and turn 8. Is this actually worth shadow stepping a Knoll right now, for instance? I don't know. Shadow Step Gigafin is just so good. I don't think I'm that far behind still. Yeah, I think we're okay. They might trade off the Knoll. If they do, that's happy. And if they don't, Fortitude actually just gives me a nice little line. I think we're okay. I'm going to greed a little bit, essentially. Does that set up the Gigafinch or the they are going to trade through. Okay, so it buys me some time, get some health here, but I do lose the Fortitude. Really actually surprised to see them do that, but hey, this will be great. Beautiful, dude. Actually insane. They're going to be so tilted when I Gigafin Shadow Step. I don't even know if I need to Shadow Step, right? I probably actually shouldn't even Shadow Step. I don't think this deck has any way to kill stuff through the Gigafin, so I might as well just get some value out of the 7/4 before Shadow Stepping. The reason to Shadow Step is because you want another clear, but I don't think you have to do it immediately. I bet we can greed the body here on the Gigafin a little bit. So what is it? Yeah, I'll just greed. There's just no way, right? This deck just doesn't solve this problem. Yep. I had Shadows of Gigafin into Scabs, dude. All right, perfect. I love that. I love that. That's how we win. That's it. That's the game right there. Perfect. That was a 4-minute game, dude. Squeezed out every ounce of mana available, every ounce of everything. That prep top deck is beautiful. Beautiful.
Sylvanas versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence.
Ooh, Murloc Holmes. Let's keep Holmes, dude.
Treason.
I want to try to get some Holmes stuff, man. Are you serious? They conceded because they thought I was a hunter. They conceded because they thought I was a hunter, dude. Winning games out of pure frustration. I love it. That's a good sign of that's a good sign of things.
Thrall versus Tavish. You got any loot on you?
I will bring freedom to the Horde.
Oh yes, Murloc Holmes again. Let's go. Okay. I kind of like, well, I don't know. The Trickster's such a greedy keep, dude. It's only good if you get Jackpot, right? Is that worth keeping? I mean, I guess stash, sort of. I guess if I get a big spell off Murloc Holmes, but that seems impossible. No, that can't be right. We'll definitely keep our buddy Holmes though. Guys, I've never gotten a Murloc Holmes. I think I've only played like 3. I don't think it's, you know, especially remarkable that I've failed every time. That's not the interesting part of the story. The interesting part of the story is that I've barely tried. But can this be my first ever Murloc Holmes? Can I do it, chat? I need your help, okay? Let's talk through this one together. When they see this, they might actually think I'm a Control Shaman. This is a card commonly played in Control Shaman decks. Do I need to kill a peasant though? Peasant Hunter, that is interesting. Maybe it's a rogue? It's like they're playing a druid deck right here. What's going on here? I think I'm gonna play it slow. We're gonna slow roll it and play from behind here a little bit. I'm not as worried about Hunter for some reason doing this as Druid. I haven't seen Peasant in like face hunters yet. Am I crazy? I just not noticed it? You see Trog, but face hunter. Yeah, I don't normally see Peasant. Very atypical inclusion in face hunter. You see Trog sometimes, you see Slither Spear a lot, always basically in face hunter. Click Clocker is more typical, I think. Interesting. I don't know. Well, oh, we drew a neutral card. That's sad. All right, this is gonna make the Murloc Holmes a little tough. I don't know. This is such an unusual card to see, right? So, what card was in your opponent's starting hand? Well, we know it was a Peasant because they played it. Which card is in your opponent's hand? They would have played a Doggy Biscuit on 2 on the Trogs. It's not that. Aim Shot and Quick Shot both seem fairly feasible. That's like a 50-50, really. They're both going to be in the deck. What do you guys think?
What to do?
Aim Shot, this is just really... Everybody's saying Aim Shot. Okay. God dang it, guys. You all said Aim Shot. That was a hard one. There's no real clues, I don't think. No real clues. Chat. Only one of you said 3. Panda. Panda is the detective in charge right now. Good job, Panda man. We're so far behind. I took the greedy lines here instead of the good ones, and it's gonna wreck us. Okay, I don't know. Just do our best here to come back, I guess, but it's gonna be tough. Gave them a lot of cards while, you know, goofing off, basically. This thing takes great trades. Like, I don't know, man. I kind of regret this. My hand is just utter garbage, too, frankly. It's just absolute worst hand imaginable. Just the worst. Aggro reload makes sense. Well, I'm 99% certain the deck also has an Aim Shot, right? It's just not in hand. The clue, that's why I said there's not really a great indicator of which it would be. They're both cards they wouldn't have had a chance to play yet reasonably, so you know there was no suggestion like, oh okay, they would have played the Aim Shot. That's why we eliminated the buff immediately, right? Seemed impossible. The other two didn't give us a lot of reads though. I need a freaking Hex, dude. I can't kill that. I can't kill that. It's just too far gone now. I can deal 6 to it currently. What is in this stash? Literally nothing, I guess. Start here and see what we find. Stab? Okay, sure. Necessary evil here, unfortunately. This absolutely sucks, but necessary evil. We're down to 24, and I just don't have a lot of life gain, right? We basically have Nathria, so that's it. I guess technically Scabs, Oh boy. Oh boy. Ashara, you are more like Garbashara, am I right? This is one of the worst hands we've had. We drew both Maestra and Renathal, kind of our 2 enablers that do nothing on board. Dude, Shadowstep Murloc Holmes is actually, I've never done that, but that's a funny idea. Take another guess. Dude, there's multiple Teamfight Tactics commentators, casters on Twitter right now trying to bait people over to TFT because of the Battlegrounds changes. Which is fine. Get on them, like, you know. Yeah, try to get people to play the game. But again, it kind of showcases why these sorts of decisions have, you know, secondary, farther-reaching impacts for Blizzard and crew. There are real, you know, legitimate downsides. Yeah, TFT is so hard to learn, by the way. It's so deep. There's so much to learn. I was in a good spot in TFT like right when it came out, you know. But there are so many layers of density to the game. It's really, really hard to penetrate all that density. Didn't Shadow set the healing totem? You're right, I didn't. Why would I? I mean, I guess I could have got a second healing totem off the contraband stash? Yeah, sure. Sick. That would do it. That would have made the difference. Okay. It's funny, we got ran over by one aggro deck and we completely destroyed another. Kind of depends on your draw and your luck, huh? Not another mage, dude. I don't know if I can do this again. I don't have an hour to play this game right now. Theatar is nice, though. Theatar Shadow Step could be really good if we want to steal some win conditions. That seems to be the way to beat mage. Steal their stuff.
I see you've brought guests.
Okay, free gone fishing is nice. Thank you. I'm a druid. don't notice that Blackwater Cutlass. I'm a druid, okay? You didn't see that. Don't you didn't see that. Get out of here. Oh, the wilds, yes. See you, Wing Burrito. Yeah, this weekend when this game's over, I'll have another game queued up. You'll be here. Thanks. Right. Hero power advantage. Let's just hero power every turn and I'll win the game, right? That's awesome. It's just hero power back and forth. What's a good deck to climb Diamond 5? I think Beast Druid's still #1 last I looked. Which is not really actually Beast Druid, it's Aggro Druid, but they still have it as Beast Druid on HS Replay. Yeah, Aggro Token Druid's #1. Big Spell Mage is good and very common, so maybe if you have a tech against Big Spell Mage, which might be why Aggro Druid is succeeding, I guess, in hindsight. Okay.
You can't always trust what you see.
You can't always trust what you see. Murloc Holmes? I take it. Let's do Murloc Holmes, dude. I really want to get a Murloc Holmes. Call me crazy. I don't know. I just really want a Holmes, dude. Kind of don't love this, right? Just sacrificing our Maestra. But that's where the turn went, so whatever. Oh, nice. So we could prep Ashara, but I can't prep Ashara into the Colossal yet, obviously. That's a little too expensive. I could get the Shuffle Stuff card, I suppose. Ashara Shuffle Stuff. All right, let's do it, guys. It's time. In hand. So 2 cards up there. Well, lots of hasn't been played yet. I mean, I would love a brand, so I'm gonna take the brand because I would love the brand. I mean, it's less likely to be a legendary technically, right? If you want to play these specific odds. maybe it's the Deathborn. I think it's probably Deathborn. I like a Deathborn too. Dude. Holmes, give me a break. I actually didn't see the treasure guard come down. It must have gotten drawn prior to turn 3, right? Sherlock Holmes is a terrible detective. Well, he can't even speak English. It's a real problem. Blotfin's really cute, though. So now we could go for a Colossal. Not playing it yet, but I guess that's okay. Krakatoa just doesn't really feel that good into these sorts of board shapes, right?
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
I think Colossal's better. I mean, I am a little light on resources, to be fair. Like, drawing some cards does not seem terrible here.
What shall I do?
I don't know. I can't get rid of the lure of Colossals, though, you know? Like, I just love Colossals too much. Like, I just can't give them up. I can play 2 of them next turn. Then I am really out of resources. I do have Shroud, but Theatar needs to dump something too. So. Blizzard! It's gonna cost 3 runestones to play this card from now on. I don't know why I sounded like Skeletor when I said that. Blizzard! Had a bit of a Skeletor vibe, I thought. Alright, I think if I put the Behemoth out first, I can feel a little bit better about the Krakatoa. Basically, there's less ways this gets eaten. Oh, I feel worse about it because the board is too full. Oh, no, it's not. What am I saying? That's not. I don't know how to count. Blizzard! I know the other crab will die anyway, but it's good to pretend, I guess. Nice. Oh, we want that to live, actually. Okay. Don't eat the crab. Nice. Okay, so monster board. Probably didn't really think a lot about, like, cone positioning or anything, but if they go for Dawngrass, hopefully they get the cold case and not the blizzard. Don't get blizzard. If you pay 100 runestones, you get a Holmes hint. Oh, I'd be bankrupt in a week playing this deck. I need hints on every step. God, wouldn't it be cool actually if they did have, like, if this is obviously an unreasonable amount of work, but imagine if they had hints that fit for each card. Like, you know, if it were Deathborn, it would say like, he wasn't born of life. That would be too obvious probably, but if each code, or maybe it showed you the flavor text of the right card and you had to identify the flavor text. Because some of the flavor texts aren't that obvious. That would be sick. Maybe too good though. Might be too easy. People would memorize that pretty quickly, I guess, in hindsight. All right. I mean, I think a Theatar is getting more and more interesting here, but let's see what we find. I would love to shadow step the Theatar too if I could, right? Edwin, I mean, he does have a lot of whiffs here. But he gets stealth, which is cool. Stealth is not maybe that good against these, though. All right, let's just wait. You don't really want your 1/2 to die here, right? You actually need it to live. Probably still worth a try, though. Nice. No! I lose a clear by clearing there. That's a little sad. It was only a 1 in 4, though. I think you take the chance. Yeah, if you got the flavor text or like, you know, they need some way to do it like systematically, so it wasn't like a ton of upkeep, constantly updating the homes. But if there were, you know, I don't know if flavor texts are even in the game, right? Or if they're only, well, they are obviously in the game because they're in the collection manager. So there might be some way to reference that object in the game, and then it had like some sort of, maybe it showed you like one word from each flavor text randomly or something. Minus any thes and uhs and ofs and such. I don't know. It'd be cool though if there was some kind of hint system built in to kind of emphasize the fact that he is indeed a detective. I'm not the detective, right? He's the detective. You're asking too much of me here. Another Deathborn. Gross. I gotta steal their Kel'Thuzad, right? We're gonna die to these things in no time otherwise. Gotta steal the Kel'Thuzad. Can I find a Shadow Step? I don't want to wait too long. I mean, these aren't... We don't think the Shadow Step's on the bottom, unfortunately. I don't know. Let's see where this gets us. Oh, dude, literally the top card. Interesting. Okay. Give them a Trickster, maybe? They do have big spells, but not that big a deal. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we take this first. Brand is also scary, but... yeah, we'll give them a Trickster. That's fine.
I know all the steps.
Do I go again to take the brand, or do I need to wait on better stuff being available? You know what I mean?
Ticking.
Brand Kel'Thuzad, I mean, they don't really have an activator as far as we know. I don't know if this is right to go again or not. I don't know. Not that guy. I don't know, man. Like, is this really? I don't know. Brand, I mean, Brand's great. Like, don't get me wrong, but should we have been greedier? I almost gave them the Mordresh back, by the way, guys. I saw that pop up. I was like, oh yeah, I want a Mordresh. Obviously. I mean, this is a pretty chill 8/8 in our test, by the way. That's not bad. I'm not going to activate it unless I get, you know, a Dawngrass or something, but pretty cool 8/8. Play it next turn, probably. But they still potentially have Denathrius. They still potentially have Kel'Thuzad. Or definitely have both. So how do we win, right? I don't know. I mean, we're still 38, which is good news. Like, we didn't, you know, we kind of made it through a lot of these early Deathborns and cold cases without taking a billion damage. So we might have a little bit more time than normal. Typically, you don't have a lot of luxury to have like so much time to play with. Can grab a Scabs. That could be an interesting way to like fill a hand, maybe burn a card. Could be cool. Or maybe just deny the Kel'Thuzad too, depending. You know, that one's a big if, I guess. But do I need more cards first or not? No, let's get a Scabs. Power is priority number 1, I think. So does our test have anything interesting? Is it literally just Mordresh? I feel like I have nothing. I don't know. I feel like I got nothing going though.
My past cannot change.
Uh-oh, are we dead? Dang, dude. They don't have the brand, I guess, so that's good. Probably not dead. That's a Trickster? Okay. What is this? Kel'Thuzad already? Oh my god, that is gross. We are basically dead. Sadly, if I Scabs, everything comes back. Because they have exactly... Oh, wait, well, yeah, they burn a card off the top, but they get all of this. This is 7 minions, and they have 7 spots in hand. I guess I could... No, Wicked Stab doesn't matter, because that's still 1-1, so... Huh, how do I make them burn a card? I mean, I can't scabs a Kel'Thuzad back. Obviously, that's just game over. I can stab the scab. Brand Greymane is just a bunch of 8/8s, right? It doesn't do anything.
How complicated.
We're dead, right? Oh yeah, we do have the Priest Colossal in there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Priest Colossal. Oh, it's not a bunch of 8/8s. It's a Priest Colossals too. Oh yeah. That's a big heal. That might be enough. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it, man. I'm actually at risk of getting too many more dresses here, I think. I don't want too many. I need... Okay, good. That's helpful. 2 of these would be ideal. Does it go in order? See? Oh! I needed 2 of these though, right? Because this only activates once, doesn't it? Yeah, see, this one doesn't activate. It's not based on these, it's based on these. So I'm still dead. 10, 15, 19. Well, okay. They only have 20 technically that we can see. So maybe we're not dead. If we hadn't gotten that second Mordresh, we would have been better off. I mean, this is still always better than a single one. So Brand still helped, but because he gave us a chance. And of course we just get more 8/10s on board, which is pretty chill. Okay. Well, this could be worse, that's for sure. Contraband Stash is also going to get me a Colossal too, I forgot about, which is really nice. They are definitely not going for lethals, which is good too. So we might have some time here. So really, I guess it's really at this stage just Denathrius we have to be able to beat, right? Because they've already lost Brand, they've already lost Mordresh, and they've already lost Kel'Thuzad. Oh, that's sneaky good. Dang. That's going to be a pain. I can probably bounce with scabs here though and not feel too bad, right? Because I can kill the Kel'Thuzad now with a Wicked Stab. I'll just get some new Colossals to play, right? Wish these were active, dude. That would be so sick. You know, we can just kill this and bounce so that I'm not dead, right? We don't want to die on board. I mean, I guess in theory, stab plus stash is probably good enough again. I can just stab the Kel'Thuzad to get rid of it because it's the biggest threat. And then... Like, we don't have to scabs yet necessarily, right? Am I always guaranteed to get a behemoth off the stash? I'll have 3 spots left. I think I only have these and these, right? So I'm always going to get a behemoth. So there's 2. I still only have 1 in the pool for stash. There's not going to be 2. I didn't play these. They came off tests, right? So I don't think shadow stepping it matters. As far as I can remember. Okay. Oh, interesting. It used the first one. Okay. Remember, these don't count for the pool because they came off tests. I didn't actually play them. Maybe you mean like play one first? I don't think I have mana for all that, right? Because that would be 5 mana. I guess if I didn't Wicked Stab, I'd have mana, to be fair. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's what you meant. Shadow Step 1, replay it. I feel like there's still board space problems there, though, because these guys take up so much of the space. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that's actually most of the mana gone, so I don't think they're gonna freeze here. Volcanomancy, oh god. Oh, that actually hurts them more than me, but they can trade in first to still benefit, so... Let's see. I'm back to full, basically, either way. Yes, that order is great. Kill all your minions for me, thank you. Appreciate that greatly. Oh, they did get a lot of mana back off that spring water, though. That sucks. Must have an AoE planned here again. Oh, fire sale, yeah, that's good. It's a pretty good turn still. This is 24 damage though. Oh, maybe not. Dude, pretty good turn all things considered. That spring water really clutched a ton of mana for them. Look at that. Huh. Pretty cool. Okay. Now this maybe feels like a shadow step to me. Just to get a clear here again. Just to get a big heal on it, right? Scabs, I mean, kind of does the same thing, but I give them a Malagos, which I don't love. So just get 8 to face and 8 to heal here. We are really light on resources, though, which stresses me out, man. We can also test Counterspell first if I want. It's actually pretty likely at this stage. Runes also means I don't kill this, actually, though. There's a decent chance this doesn't die.
Time's ticking.
Uh... Okay. I'm a baller. Your actual answer is just be a baller. Oh, I forgot the rune saying I'm not a baller. Oh, this doesn't die, this dies, of course. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with this, I think. Didn't really do a lot though, did it? It got 8 face damage for a shadow step. I don't know if that's... Well, no, it cleared the minion. No, that happened anyways. Yeah, I traded 8 face damage for a shadow step. I don't know if that's worth it. That seems kind of bad in hindsight. So we've gotten through every major threat except Denathrius. Now, Denathrius can't have been in hand through all of this because this is the most recently drawn, or the most furthest drawn card, and it came in on turn 10. So there's only been 3 turns of Denathrius max. So he's not like, you know, he's not 2020 or something already. He's maybe, you know, 10-10 max. So he's going to need to fuel this up if this is indeed the Denathrius, if nothing else is. But it's going to take a minute or two. This should be a spell, right? Because they got a lot of mana back. Indeed it was. Okay, this should be a spell, right? Because they got mana back for it, and that's a second flame. So I think we kind of know more or less what we're dealing with here. Yeah, Dawn Grasp can be a win condition for sure with hero powers. Yeah, that's true. Should I just take the heal on the knoll here, I guess? I don't know. Not a lot going on, so... Do I need to use this Scabs defensively at this stage? Right? We're getting close to, like, kind of, sort of killing them, which is interesting to me. Like, this is 11 to face, theoretically, right? Denathrius is not active yet, though. I really need a jackpot, dude. Or, I mean, some kind of value generator, right? I am just out of gas. I would take a freaking Door of Shadows at this stage, right? Oh, God, Princess is good. Wait, was that not the spell card? Did they not actually refresh as much from Springwater as I thought? Did they play that last turn? Am I losing my mind? I thought that was from Springwater. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Still ultimately not super powerful yet. This is definitely going to come down to like who gets better top decks, because we are both completely out of gas. Jackpot, yes! Actual value. This does kill the other Reckless. Is there any other better targets to kill? There's another Treasure Guard. Denathrius shouldn't have copies. I could maybe... Well, no, they play a Parrot. That's gone. Dawn Grasp is gone. I think actually this could be the right time for this. I could... Kills my Renathal too. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, you're right. It's not a bad draw anymore. I kind of think it's worth it. Don't want the Whirlpool in the stash. I think we have to be willing to take that risk. Stash is a one of in my deck. This solves a couple problems. I think I actually play... No, I only have one Trickster left. I don't need to play that. And it doesn't always kill the other stash, by the way, either. For the record. The thing is, I can greed a turn, right? I don't have to do this now. I'm gonna wait a turn. I don't have to do it now because I might be able to get a better board clear out of it. Taking like 6 off this is fine. I don't think 6 extras gonna change my fate too much. The only risk, of course, is top decking Renathal. But, you know, I'm gonna take a 1 out of 14. That's okay. If I top deck Renathal, I will be very salty, but if they don't develop anything additionally, I mean, we're gonna have to go at some point, so this may just be a 6 I took for nothing, but worth it for some potential upside, maybe, I think, right? I did not top deck Renathal. Okay, we'll do it now. It's fine. I can't wait forever, right? I gotta go at some point. Cutlass, sure. Stab, okay. Stab's a lot of damage with Metamorphosis, dude. This is, it's 10 next turn. Another 4, 14, 16, 17 damage coming together here. No need to play it yet, though. My best draw is probably still Denathrius, honestly. Reconnaissance, maybe. Oh, Jackpot's my best draw. Jackpot's 100% my best draw. They got a good draw. Multicaster's insane. Need to dodge Dawngrasp for a minute, right? That's the real issue here. I don't have another damage play off the stab. Oh, they just played that for tempo. Interesting. Okay. Can live with that, I think. Reconnaissance is good. Okay.
Just a little field work.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Big dude. Big dude. Why not dagger? Waiting until it's a key moment, or I think I'm lining up a shorter term lethal, which might be now. I can't re-dagger, right? So there's no reason to dagger until I think I'm out of opportunities to dagger. There's just no advantage to it yet. But as we start to align potential lethals, right? Like 10. I mean, this is not really ever hitting face. I don't know. I should have maybe saved this for when it's 1 mana, because now I don't have my discount. I don't know. Let's see. 10, 11 next turn. I would need to hit face with the 8/8, which isn't going to happen. Obviously, they'll kill the 8/8, but I might get a 0 mana Denathrius, right? So there are ways. In fact, I'm always getting a 0 mana Denathrius. Or no, a 2 mana Denathrius, excuse me. Does that set up a lethal? Depending on the board state, we don't know yet. They choose not to kill it.
A smidge of this?
Gonna take their time. Oh. This is gonna be interesting. What is this? What is this spicy little choice? They won't have taken something that gives me damage, right? There's just no way. Are they gonna play it? They're thinking about playing it, so that might indicate it's a 1 mana card. If they're thinking about playing it, maybe it's a 1 mana card. Yeah, super interesting Alchemist timing. Very cool.
Time runs out on me.
So Tooth is face damage, by the way, too. Jackpot could be crazy. I mean, I don't need any of these except a Frozen Touch. I can't imagine they actually took a Frozen Touch. I don't think they really care about a Hot Streak. They might have taken a Hot Streak because they just didn't want me to get anything. Ally is like, yeah, kind of technically sort of useful, but I actually just take Frozen Touch because that's the one that matters most to me. So just in case the 2%er they took it when they never do, it's a card that's useful. So I don't think they would have taken Ally when I have a taunt on board. So they actually gave me a Frozen Touch. Oh my god. 4, 10, 13, 15. 15 damage. This is not infused.
Should I order? And a sizzle?
Oh, interesting.
Slice and dice.
Okay. So this is 13 next turn. Shoot, but I should get a two mana Denathrius, right? Which should be lethal, because I also get a 0 mana hero power back. So I should have plenty of mana to like Flame Strike, Denathrius, and Frozen Touch. Well, I don't know if I can do all that. We'll have to see. What is this? 5, 7, 9. Yeah, theoretically. Well, I mean, I might be dead. Who knows? I'm not going to take it for granted here, but theoretically, if Flame Strike clears enough, or they clear enough, I only need one to go face based on our current math. So, pretty insane that the Denathrius is only 2 mana. It's the last minute in our deck, right? Guaranteed to be a 2 mana Denathrius. That's pretty sick. Okay. If there's only 1 minion out, Arcane Overflow is an even easier solution to this problem, right? I cannot believe they picked the damage and gave it to me. That's crazy when they're this low. I just cannot believe it. It actually worked out. That's even more damage. Yay! Cool. Nice. Good win. That was fun. We did not Murloc Holmes. We sucked with Murloc Holmes, but we did get the Suspicious Alchemist, which won us the game. So it's kind of like a Murloc Holmes adjacent line. We're almost detectives. We are merely suspicious, not detectives. How do we keep beating mages like this? These crazy. That was a 29-minute game. Absolutely insane. Ranma, dude, thanks to the 100 bits, man. I have 2 games in this deck that have each been over 25 minutes. It's gonna be a long YouTube video. Oh my god, I gotta think of long YouTube video. All right, one more game, guys, and I gotta go. It's getting late. Yeah, we can do better than this. We're looking for. Well, if this is a Naga Priest, we're gonna need early answers to crazy minions. I don't even know if we have that in this deck, honestly. Like jackpot into mass polymorph or something, right? I don't know. Gonna need something crazy, I think. If it's a quest priest, then we might have more shots. You know, we can go for shenanigans. We can try to steal stuff. Like, clearly there are better angles against quest priest, I think. Might still be hard though. But if we could Theatar their quest reward, right, that would be sick. For instance, it's a quest priest. Nice, and we're a mage, as far as they know. We're a mage. Theatar has really given us some win conditions, huh, man? He's beaten a couple games on his own, basically, hard carried. This time it's really just Theatar into quest rewards. They play their 8 mana card or 7 mana card or whatever. They get Xyrella in hand, and we try to snipe the Xyrella. We probably, if we can, even save a Shadow Step Theatar or double Shadow Step Theatar. So I think those are the 3 cards we're looking for most. Theatar is number 1 priority. Shadow Steps are number 2 priorities, and we just, you know, hope to align that perfectly and not be dead at the same time, right? A few different things to think about there. Sure. Let's just start digging, I guess. Okay, jackpot's interesting, I guess. Here, I don't know what we take. Maybe prep for the jackpot. Oh, Theatar's what we take. Oh my god, dude. He was 1. Dude, if I didn't have the double dredge, think about that. He would have been the 4th card from the bottom. Basically the worst spot to be in. But we had the double dredge to dig him out of there. That was perfect. Okay, great. Woo! I hate this. Oh, no! No! Oh, if they take the Theatar, we just lose, I think. Oh, God, dude. No! I'm so heartbroken, man. I'm just absolutely heartbroken here. I've honestly never been so sad about anything in my life. All right, this gives me some, like, face win conditions, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm just heartbroken, though. Like, I just don't. I don't have any soul left in my body, dude. They maybe this one doesn't matter. Scab sucks to lose, but not really that bad. Maybe I can Murloc Holmes. Well, no. Well, yeah. Did Theatar start in their opening hand? Yes. I could Murloc Holmes their Theatar back. I could get a Theatar off Murloc Holmes, guys. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. I think that's what we have to try for, too, to be honest. Might be my only good shot to win the game. Not enough mana. Might be my only chance. I don't know. Because he started in the opening hand, right? So I have to get the Murloc Holmes, and I have to predict every other guy. Like, you know, a lot of steps here, but we can try. We can try. We have a shot at step 2, so we can try multiple times if we whiff on the first, like, Theatar, or we get it wrong or whatever. So I have a renewed hope. It's gonna be tough. It's not good, but I have a hope. I have a tiny, tiny glimmer. I mean, there's still, like I said, there's still like a face outline as well, of course. Like, we might just be able to hit face enough. It's unlikely. Priest has a ton of life gain, you know. I'm not really an aggro deck so much. We're not good at going for crazy tempo. But, you know, we hit a couple wicked stabs at the right time. You never know. You never know. Absolutely not impossible. This hand is impossibly bad, though. Are you serious? How is this hand so bad? Is this literally nothing right now? I've never had a hand this bad in my life.
Am I outnumbered?
This is the worst hand I've ever had in my life. I mean, literally just the worst hand I've ever had in my life. I don't know. This is unplayably bad. I'm thinking maybe like Scab's Bloodlust is an interesting angle if I can keep the 4/2s alive somehow, right? They each hit for 7. Like, I don't know. There's something. Seems pretty bad though. Do I even have a good draw? I don't even know what a good draw here would be. I guess Holmes, Murloc Holmes, yeah. Okay. Jackpot's not bad either, I guess. Okay, let's start there. Front lines? I don't even really want that, right? That's bad for me usually. This is pretty good in a contraband stash now, right? Every turn, make a board kind of thing. Especially if I get like Bloodlust, it's around too. So I can go like Bloodlust, Siphon Mana, get a stash off that. That's not bad. Why is it called Glory Rogue? The person who made its name is Glory. And it's glorious. Glorious. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, Light Bulb's not too bad here. Just advancing quest, of course. Murloc, it's your time, buddy. Holmesy. Holmesy, it's your time. I need you soon, dude. I need you soon. Please, Mr. Holmes, please. Is this a Bloodlust here? Just hit really hard? Maestra. Running out of time, right? So let's make them think about it at least, I guess. We unfortunately did not hit Murloc Holmes, so we're running out of time. You know, I got 26 cards left, 24. He could be, you know, he could be 24 deep basically. Hit for 4 again here. Play some more stuff. I mean, you can kind of see this coming if this lives.
Where you followed.
Okay, that might be like an explosive trap or something, I guess. This does make Deathborn a little more intriguing though, I guess. Like, do I want to put a Deathborn here? I don't really love it though, do I? Probably playing Edwin into stash this turn. If it's explosive, that's fine. We just, oh, okay, interesting. Might be an ice trap in that case then, so I need to be careful. Shadow Step might be... How much mana does this cost? 5? Yeah, okay. I mean, whatever. Yeah, we're just testing it anyway. Does that kill Edwin still, or does he still work? Oh, it kills him. That's sad, dude. I didn't know that. Well, okay. We lose Bloodlust value here. This makes 2 dudes, which I don't hate.
Am I outnumbered? Outplanned?
This might be some awkward, unavoidable damage for the priest, right? Like, this makes a bigger board for sure, but this could be awkward. I don't know. I'm trying my best to create breakpoints here. If they go for a Healy guy, we can scabs. If they... Healy guy. Yeah, that one. How do I get through it post scabs, though, right? Like, they... Like, scabs doesn't really open up a face attack. You know what I mean? Like, they just replay it. And what do I do after that? Scabs plus Cutlass going face is kind of a cool idea. I wish I had a silence for it, right? I wish I could shadow step their minion. Right? I think I trade these in first and try to hit face, right? I don't really want to bounce these, so let's try to hit face. We can. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, they're just gonna replay it, but it does take a large portion of their turn. How do I win off that, though? Oh my god, they both went face. That is beautiful.
Keep your enemies close, and your shadows closer. Hear that sizzle?
Stone by stone, stormwind.
Oh no. Whirlpool. Oh my god, dude. I'm so close. Oh, Siphon Mana face is lethal. Siphon Mana face is lethal. Siphon Mana face is lethal. If I hit Siphon Mana face, it's lethal, guys. It's still a good play anyway, is the good thing about this line. Because I get these bodies. Oh, bad that they came first, though. Siphon Mana face? Siphon Mana face? No! Not like this! Okay,
You can't always trust what you
I do have other weapons in the deck, right? Including Krakatoa, so I think we have to attack here. We hold this, though, to surprise as much as we can. So now, if they have to rely on Taunt Dude, you know, we can just shard it and go face a lot. Dude, Siphon Mana face was lethal, dude. So sad. Whirlpool is, God, I'm a little off again. Dang it. Even with weapon draws here. Tess? I mean, I guess we Tess? Make them do it one more time here?
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
It's freaking Deathborns. Is it always going in the same order? It seems to. I thought it was random, but maybe not. No, Bloodlust went in the other order last time, right? Okay. I'm gonna do this because this loop so far is kind of sort of working, right? Like we're kind of forcing them to do things they maybe don't really want to do. And I'm worried about a Colossal though soon. Dude, that Siphon Mana would have been such a high roll, dude. I'm so sad. Maybe they rely on the Taunt guy here though because they don't have a Colossal. Colossal puts him at 15. That's probably out of reach. Taunt guy? Taunt guy? Taunt guy! Yes! We don't care if you buff it. It's GG! I cannot believe we got this game out, dude. We actually won via pressure. That's so crazy. So crazy. Wow. Even honorable kill. What do we get? What do we get? Hold the bridge. Metamorphosis. I don't care. Yes. I love this deck, dude. This deck's really fun. I love having so many different ways to win games. Really, really enjoyable, guys. I gotta go. Man. Yeah, the Theatar won us the game. The Theater won the game. You're right, because of the shard. What a delight. I didn't even think about it. They gave us the shard that won us the game, so I was right all along. Theater really did win the game. Oh, that's amazing. I gotta go, guys. Let me drop a raid. I'll send you guys on your way. Have some fun out there. Hopefully somebody playing this awesome deck, because it is quite enjoyable. And who we gonna watch? All right, if you like my content, give me a follow. Here you go. They're looking for followers, guys. Give them some love. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Crazy stream, really fun games, good duels run, good games in constructed, solid viewership. Thank you for hanging out. We're so close to 100,000 followers. We are rocking some crazy subs and stuff tonight, and bits and hype trains. Thank you, everybody, for all that. Enjoy this raid. Love you a ton. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and until next time, game on.